Yeah, I can't even remotely see this guy no more. John is just, it's not even like he's being dimmed out. The light is just completely obstructing.
You know what I'm saying?
My John
I'm in the
view.
closet now.
Close it.
I'm in the closet. No, I don't like that.
Yeah, you're in the closet now, man.
You are in the closet.
But that means when I want to leave my little studio, I'm gonna have to come out the closet.
I guess you have to come out, nigga.
Hey.
I don't know.
Just do it on the podcast.
You may have to make a door back here. Where Caleb at? We may have to make a door
You
back
have
here.
to come out the closet regardless, nigga.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh,
anytime you exit there, you're coming out the closet. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if you go in the front or the back. You're coming out the closet.
You know, John, we'll just say you're leaving the closet. How about that?
It's not a closet no more. If I take the clothes out, it's
clothes still in there.
No,
Where?
it's still a closet, guys.
Oh, it is a lot.
It's a cubby inside of a room. That's what a closet is.
It's an extension of the room.
Yeah.
But there's still clothes in it, so you're in a closet.
I guess technically, if you stay right there and we install it, that's. Hey, let me throw that bitch on.
It smells like turkey sausage. It smells like turkey.
Yeah, that shit has been in there for a minute.
Yeah, you in there, my boy.
Yeah, man. How's it feel, John? To be in the closet, man.
Sir.
In the tuck.
How the ankles looking, man?
The ankles.
Yeah.
The angles.
Oh, the angles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the closet.
From there.
I guess.
Oh, I mean, from in the closet. I mean, it's cool.
I hate this conversation. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Peer to Peer Podcast. I'm your host, Agent Zero. Today I'm joined with my co-host.
What up, podcast people? Listen, one and only legend of winning, aka Low.
And we got producer John in the back.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on? I'm back in the closet.
He's reminding us of that,
Man.
of course.
I was say no one's even saying no one's gonna bring
Just
it
if
up.
you was
It's on
curious,
podcast.
if you don't know where I was at, y'all in the. Y'all
Okay.
Well, now we
You're
know.
to see the curious, like you curiously in the closet.
Of course.
Your time is coming, Lo.
Yeah.
Your time is coming. Your time is coming.
And of course, we're joined, not of course, actually, because it's the first time, man, by a special guest, the one and only Bsolz.
What's up, guys?
Woo!
How we doing?
Man, we're doing splendid. I like the energy in this room, man.
Yeah.
Like that, you would think it was like 4 a.m. the way we just said that right there. It's not. It's 8 p.m. It's the middle of the day.
I think this is the first time people have seen like my legs. I'm gonna lie.
Oh my God! So we got the exclusives, peer-to-peer
The leg
podcast
reveal?
exclusives.
Yeah.
We got
Take
the
your-
calf
How my
reveal.
legs looking, man?
Oh yeah, take your pants off.
No, I'm all good, man. I'm all good.
What else haven't you revealed, Bsolz?
That's it.
Have we
That's
seen
it.
your toes? We'll get to that.
We'll
We'll get to that. The toe
Oh,
reveal. Crazy.
Bsolz
Hey, man.
foot reveal.
What he say?
He said, "Take your pants off."
Remember,
Hey,
I thought that was the
freaky
thing
guy,
we were
John.
doing.
He is in the closet, man.
Remember, like when you remember we were doing the thing last episode with the hat. You know what I'm saying? Take it. I like your arms. Take your shirt off.
Oh yeah.
Nice quads. Take your drawers off. You know what I'm saying?
Did I miss this podcast?
No, you were
You were
here.
there. You were there.
Who was saying
You
that
were
to?
in it.
You was in
I don't
it.
remember saying those
You were
things.
jumping all in there.
Yeah, you told me to take my shirt off.
I didn't tell you that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, you swear on your life.
On my life and your
we're
life.
talking about him working out, and he's
Oh,
doing
yeah,
a six pack. You say,
yeah,
"Yo,
yeah, to feel his
take your
chest."
shirt off."
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hey,
So,
you see this? You see what he added
nah,
there?
but then,
He said
because
to
John
feel
is
his
getting
chest.
fit. You know what I'm saying? So I like to congratulate my mans when he's getting in good
By
condition.
taking his
man.
shirt off, right?
I'm like, let me see the
Congratulations,
progress.
take your shirt off.
Take your shirt off.
Let me see the
Hey,
progress,
Man,
man.
I'm so
pause.
proud of you, dog. Take your shirt off.
Let me see the gains. Let me see the
Pause.
gains.
Time out. The way you just said that, I'm proud of John. He's getting his shape. I just like to congratulate my mans.
That's good. That's good. That's my man's right there.
You can't congratulate my body and put my mans in the same. Just put my nigga.
But when
my
I say
bro.
man's, it's assumed we're friends, John.
But like, what they said it at? Don't they say that in London? My mans.
They say it in
Yeah,
Toronto,
Toronto.
too. That's my
Toronto.
man's.
That's a Toronto thing.
that's my
You know what I'm
mans.
saying? We're in Atlanta.
I guess, but you know what I'm saying? It's global. It's a global podcast, though. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, we're number one in gaming. You can catch the podcast available on
only
YouTube.
US, though.
Shit.
Huh?
You keep saying global. It's only US.
Oh, in the U.S. on Apple Podcasts. Let me get more specific.
We thought we were a little baby.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but man, y'all fucking with the podcast. The video is available on YouTube at Peer to Peer. You can join, turn on notifications. Make sure you go.
Can I say it? Yeah. Okay. Noti gang.
Hey! Man, we're on a little bit of a streak. No cap, man. We haven't had to beat down the podcast guest in quite some time.
I don't know if I like that one.
No.
You ain't fuck with it?
No. He has to beat up. Who messed it up yesterday?
Who?
ZT.
You got.
Oh, we got it. ZT's in the cut right now.
Or he messed up yesterday?
Yeah, he got it. You got to beat his ass after. We'll get the brass knuckles. No cap.
All right, bet. No, I got something different.
Okay, this is good. What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Got something different for him.
different than brass knuckles.
I got some more type of pain and penetration.
Oh my God. Okay.
You can't say
As soon
that
as
in
I
the
come out of the
closet,
closet,
dog.
I'm coming for you.
about to say.
As soon as I come out of the closet, I'm coming straight from ZT. Where you at?
around the corner.
He peeked his head around the corner right there. Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher. We love y'all. Apple Podcasts, man. Spamming 5 stars so we can say number 1 in gaming, top 10 in leisure type shit, and soon come comedy category. Yo, if we could even breach the top 50 in comedy, we're goated. Because it's straight juggernauts in the comedy category, man. You know what I'm saying? All we had to do was beat IGN in gaming. And
that was actually another thing we did. We didn't tell you. He's gonna put our podcast in the comedy category, John.
Yeah, man.
Just to let you know.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, we got to challenge ourselves on this podcast,
Yeah,
man. We got to see how far we could take things, man. But I'm glad y'all been enjoying it. Y'all said that you guys like having dope guests on, so we've been having some dope guests on. The Kayla podcast was fantastic. So Bsolz, man, it's fantastic to have you on the pod.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Wait, before we get into this,
I'm waited.
we got exclusive content on Patreon, dog, and if you really want to get
I forgot the whole time. Oh my god!
if you want to see how I got to this point in my life,
Doesn't he look?
Boy, you ugly as fuck. Oh shit! It's a man child. It's a missing man boy. It's Forrest Whitaker's nephew.
if you want to see how we got to this
Oh
point,
my god, bro.
since Bsolz is here, Caleb is here,
That's
ZT,
the main
everybody's
reason I'm
here.
here.
We did a whole bunch of challenges. This is the result of one of those challenges.
It's the thumb from Spy Kids, and it let go. It's 3 kneecaps.
All you gotta do is just click the link in the description. It'll get you to the Patreon so you figure how this happened, dog.
Hey man, yeah, we've been shooting content last couple of days. Y'all gonna love, man. We've been playing basketball. We've been doing all type of little challenges, mini games, telling stories that we've never told before. So I mean, it's the extra content on there. Y'all don't have to, but it exists if y'all want to support. And we got our separate Discord and game nights and all the shit that we do with our patrons. So we love you guys. All right, Bsolz, man. Great to have you on the pod. I know I'm gonna let Lo kind of handle the beginning because you knew Lo years before. Because I knew of you, but I didn't talk to you until just like probably last year.
Yeah, pretty much.
So talk about how like you originally built your. Well, let's start at the very beginning with how you started with content.
Yeah.
Content.
You want that slide?
What happened?
Lo, give me your hat. That's
Oh, yeah, that wasn't
isn't that a punishment?
That wasn't a brief thing.
This
Come on
wasn't
now.
a brief. It wasn't a preview.
I thought I was gonna do a whole naked on playback.
Huh? You could do that too.
No, I mean-
we gotta do this for them too. Give me your hat.
What?
Give me.
Not
give
in my
me-
room.
Give me that hat. Yeah, you ball. Let the breeze show.
I'm gonna let it just fit.
Let it breathe, man.
Yeah, just throw that out. It don't need to be in the camera.
I cut his hair, by the way.
You did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 2 niggas did it, but okay, whatever. Cool.
Yeah,
Nah, it
2
was
niggas
mainly
working on
me.
your-
It was
2 niggas
one-
gave you working on your head at the same time.
You was about to say give you head. That's what you was about to say. I heard you. You was on the brink of saying. And
Like, let me.
It up at
I
the
didn't
end.
get a good. They didn't get a good sit because from right here it looks bad, but I think camera 2 got a worse angle. Just put your head down.
Hold on. Hold that.
Yeah, there we go. Zoom in. I get that head down. There we go. Oh my. Oh, stop rubbing it. The camera can't focus. Let it.
You get a shape, you're gonna look like Neo, man.
There we go. Who?
Whoa,
Neo?
I would look like Neo.
If you what?
Neo.
If you actually shaved it,
If I shaved it and get sunglasses on, I would look like Neo. Or what about Morpheus?
No, you wouldn't.
A closer Morpheus.
No, Morpheus. No, Morpheus.
You're closer to Morpheus than Neo.
Morpheus, yeah, Morpheus.
I don't know why you thought Neo. You went along with that?
Morpheus.
he said, "Yeah, I would look like
I would
Neo,
like
man."
I see it.
Hey, and it's
I see it. I see Morpheus.
Morpheus with shades. If I put on shades and a trench coat, a black trench coat,
A leather black trench
see low
coat.
in a trench coat.
that'd be wild.
You like one of the people that Eddie Murphy play when he plays himself, like the extra characters. You like in the movies when
I
he's
ain't
in
gonna
them?
hold you. When I looked in the mirror the first time, I was like, I'm trying to play. I look like I'm trying to play somebody else.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
tryna-
to play me. That's what it like.
Dang, I'm trying to. You remind me of somebody. I just don't know yet. It's gonna
You know what
come
we call
to
that,
me.
Lo? Growth. You've grown as an individual, man. I'm so proud of you. So Bsolz, man, how you come up on content, bro? You watch like a Call of Duty gameplay video. I know that's how a lot of people started. You see some shit that there was a hole in the content community you thought you could fill. Did you have a content creator that inspired you? What was your come up?
I was trying to be the next Chris Move, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh shit! Oh
I was trying to be a
shit!
2K
Shot
YouTuber,
clock cheese.
and then it didn't work out.
Wait, why didn't that work out?
I don't know, bro. Like I think
Because
my
Lo tried that
personality-
too. I know, so it was his best hidden secret, but he uploaded 2K videos before.
He did,
It's not
man.
hidden. It's still on my channel. It's on my channel right now. Actually.
He likes to pretend like it doesn't exist, but it does.
I just don't think I got the personality, even like till this day. like a lot of my videos are more like structured, scripted type shit now. And
What kind of 2K videos did you try?
I tried my career. I was trying to be the next Chris Smooth, man.
So you would like get in my career, get like a 40-point game, and you would actually get excited about it.
And yell out shot clock cheese.
Did you have sayings?
Cheese.
I did not, man.
Damn. So how
you
I was a
say
big
Chris Smooth?
X Chase Money fan. You know X Chase Money?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
He used to say ice cream a lot. Ice cream.
Yeah.
When he used to hit a 3.
And you
Like
used to
ice
say
cream.
that too?
Yeah, even when I play basketball in real life.
You say
I
ice
cross
cream
people up, hit them with a J, and say ice cream.
How you say it though?
Ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'll be pissed off.
I'd be confused if you said that to me.
Like,
If I seen Bsolz wet me up.
Where
from
is there a
heat,
truck?
no, I definitely wouldn't be thinking like,
Bsolz
is that a
step
Chase?
back on me.
Is that a Chase Money fan right there? That would definitely not go across my mind.
But
Now Chase is one of the most entertaining content creators on the platform. He's a gem, low key. So, like, what did that look like for you? When did you realize that wasn't your lane? Did it hit you hard, or were you like, fuck it?
I think at some point the 2K videos just honestly weren't doing well. So I
How
started
old are you when this
experimenting.
happened?
14?
Okay.
14,
Oh, you
15.
still young. You young.
Yeah. So then I started experimenting with like other videos, and one of them was just any argument I had during lunch, like with my friends about basketball. I would just say my take online, cause when I recorded, like no one would respond to me type shit. So just started doing that, made videos from that, and then one thing led to another. Videos started performing well, and then I just kind of locked in on the NBA side of things.
So you hear people talk about like Carmelo Anthony and the Nuggets, and you'd be like, okay, that's a video idea. You just go to the
Well, this was
cafeteria to get-
2015, so Melo wasn't on the Nuggets.
Oh,
anymore.
what was happening in 2015? Kobe retired.
It's just so,
People were a little depressed about that.
that's still not
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, Kobe retired in 14, right?
16. Oh my god.
He retired in 16?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so it's Kobe's last years. That's something to talk about. So you go home and you drop these videos. Were they highly edited? Did they have B-roll, or was it just your face talking?
It was all voiceover shit.
And were they scripted or off the dome?
Scripted. Yeah. So I'd write like the whole, like everything I'd say.
What was your first video that popped?
I think it was Eastern Conference Finals predictions
Oh, prediction videos pop?
back then.
I always
yeah.
seen people do them, and I've never seen them pop before.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was the thumbnails I used to do back then. Like they stood out,
Okay.
but
And so what did that reveal to you once that happened?
that they stood out.
No, I mean like your video pops off with that. Is that
Like, oh.
you double triple down in that direction? Was
Yeah.
it? Did you think it was something temporary and you were trying to pivot elsewhere? Like,
Yeah, I think at that point, when I see something working, I think it's common sense to me back then to just keep on building on that. So I built off of those videos, and I've just been trying to make it last as long as possible. And luckily, right now, I'm in a position to do it full time, which has honestly been my dream. So
back
We're
then you were
getting
doing it part time while you were in school.
honestly, still.
Oh,
till,
you're
like
still doing
last
it part
year.
time.
Like 2020 was my best year, but up until then, I've just been a college student doing it part time, essentially.
Interesting. Have you ever thought to yourself you can get better results if you dropped out?
Absolutely. I think I've been watching this pod since like episode 5. After every fight, I'm like, man, should I drop out, bro?
Man, we almost inspired you. I don't want you to do it now because then people are gonna blame us.
No, I'm like 6
the
months
fuck
out of
am I gonna do
graduation, so it'd be
Okay,
a waste
so
of
there's no
time.
point.
6 months is actually the perfect time.
For you to drop out.
Yeah,
Because if you
perfect
did want to hop back in, it'd be nothing for you.
Not
to
like
do.
a
nothing.
year in when I'm like, it's just my first. round.
That's the second best time.
Okay,
A
okay.
year in and 6 months until you're done.
it's really
And then
always
third
a
best
great
time is right after
it's
you
never a
start.
bad time.
Mm.
You can do
I
it
like
now.
I like
the
that, John.
week before graduation, just dropping out. I was like,
Just drop out.
right.
I'll drop out
That
before.
probably is the worst time, but it's still a time to do it though.
Because they help you grow and build, a bond with your family, like work through some shit. Because there's no way they're gonna be happy about it.
You just want to walk across the stage and shake a man's hand.
Well, the predictions video was the one. That one got like 700,000 views.
700,000.
Back then it was like 50,000 to me was a good video, and then I just started building off of that.
Oh, okay. It was one video you had 700,000. I was low key jealous. I was like, man, I can't get a fucking video over 400 or 500. And I was pissed. Niggas getting a million. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? What am I doing wrong?
So what's going on in the NBA space at the time? Like, who's the top dog? Is this when Mike Cruzembo was popping?
Corzemba,
This is 2015, 2016.
2016 more so.
Yeah.
2015 was when I started like taking YouTube seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Like I made it a goal like every week to upload 2 to 3 videos a week, but it wasn't until like 2016, late like mid 2016, early 2017 was when I started getting momentum. But back then it was Mike Korzemba. Dom 2K was just on the come up, but he already had like 70K I think back then. Nick Smith was one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Actually, oh yeah, he was.
I think that was it. And then I found out about you like after like 6 months after the Curry video.
How'd you feel about Low when you first seen him on the scene?
I thought it was cool, bro. Like, good points.
Did you
good
think
points.
to yourself like, these are generic like surface level takes?
Not really.
Oh,
No, because
okay.
he
I'm
made a
just
video
asking.
about like
Yeah.
blaming Curry for the 2016 finals. I was like, damn, you really went on Curry, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you watch it, you were like, dang.
Hit that like button, man.
That nigga
I have some
actually-
hard-
yeah,
I don't know if
some-
you had that call to action, but I
Hold on, bro. I got some hard hitting questions since we got some NBA content creators here. Have you ever had an opinion but couldn't say it because the reaction was gonna be negative?
You asking me that?
Both of y'all answer,
Have you
please.
seen my channel?
Answer the question.
I've called Reggie Miller overrated, Steve Nash overrated.
I've called Kareem overrated, but I still get
Yeah,
slack
I
with
don't,
that.
I don't really care too much. The only person I don't call overrated anymore is Westbrook, just because Westbrook fans are dickheads and they're so sensitive that they actually took down one of my videos.
Oh my god, they did.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
reason I scripted
Might have been
a lot of
Westbrook.
my videos.
Huh?
Might have been Westbrook himself.
That would be wild.
Look at fans. It's probably him.
They
Take
see
this
everything that
shit
people are
down.
saying right now about Westbrook. I was saying it during his MVP season. They were like, "You're just hating, dog."
Has there ever been like instances of people like stealing your work or your
Yes.
ideas or just like the way that you say things or
Absolutely.
Yeah.
thoughts that you've had before?
I'm pretty sure there's like a Filipino YouTuber that took. Oh, I made a video about can LeBron James still reach 40,000 points, and then literally 6 months later, some other channel has like 100K, did the exact same video, exact same format, with just the updated numbers 6 months later. I'm like, all right, bro.
What do you
got
do?
it,
What do you do in those situations?
I blasted him on Twitter, but that
This
was
nigga's
it.
trying to.
That was
He's
it.
trying to. He's low-key
Oh,
trying to-
okay.
yeah,
You just
he's-
blasted him on Twitter. Okay.
He's trying to
okay.
get things going because he know I'll say names.
So
I don't
I'm-
care. I'll say names.
Okay. All right. I'm waiting.
I've already said before, like Maddox, he's just stole my whole shit.
Oh yeah.
he
What's
was
he up to
chilling.
now? Do you know?
He probably fell off.
Okay.
He probably fell. There ain't nothing else to do. After Cash milked him, that was probably it for him.
Interesting. So
Mad
what do you,
Dogs.
Mad Dog? You remember that guy that took Lowe's idea and ran with it, milked it?
I don't know who that is.
When I did the whole flight reaction thing, and he did one for like how bad of a basketball player a flight is, and I like charted all of Flight's missed shots. I don't know if you was around, but I wasn't like talking to you like that at
Yeah,
that time.
I never heard of my dogs.
Yeah, and then he literally my dogs. and then he literally did the same thing for like Cash and Kenny Chow, and he did the same thing for every single. Like, he did the exact.
Oh, he
same
still must be still popping, right?
thing. No.
Oh man.
And what's crazy is when you would watch his videos, he would use like almost the same terminology.
He stole the sauce, but didn't read the ingredients on the back before he threw it away.
No, he just stole it and he tried to thin it out, and people got tired of it.
I remember that video too, because we were in Discord still, and I remember people telling me like you were working on that video for like at least a month.
Longer than that.
You were tracking everything.
Yeah, I told him and Davis about that the year before I actually dropped the video. I dropped the video like in the beginning of 2020, like February, and I was working on it back in like November.
Damn.
That's a long ass fucking video to do.
How do you-
Flight has a lot of misses.
How do you guys feel about like
That's crazy.
like industry commentators on like national television? How y'all feel about them? Because they be on there trying to get the hottest, juiciest takes, regardless of whether or not the takes that I've been seeing the past couple weeks have been quite fucking atrocious. Even just as it relates to the Olympics, and the United States men's team just won gold, and there's a lot of people shitting on them after the loss to Nigeria, dreaming on the downfall of pop. But there's plenty of instances in the past where they kind of go off and do like hot takes. Do you feel like they're incentivized to give shitty takes, or I don't understand what it takes to have like a long career on national television giving hot takes, but you guys do it online. So how do you feel about the people that do it on TV?
I feel like they're incentivized to a degree, but I think the bigger problem as to why they give so many hot takes is because they're on TV 5 times a week for multiple like especially Stephen A. Like he does how many shows a day? Like
Thousands.
3-4 hours worth?
Yeah, a lot.
Too much.
Yeah.
So he does that 5 times a week, and then he's on some like NBA games.
He is
And that's just-
single-handedly keeping ESPN afloat.
But that's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of questions you ask him, and at some point, you either just regurgitate shit you've already said, or you just end up saying shit like you honestly just don't believe in because you need something that's gonna get the ratings up.
Do you think it's worth criticizing them, or you just kind of ignore it? You don't consume the
Oh,
content.
for me, it is my second channel. With this.
Oh yeah, I mean, they still got influence. So
Yeah. And to answer the first question, yeah, they are incentivized. There's been other people who've been in the spotlight who kind of went more independent route, who openly admit that they push people to have hot takes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's a guy who used to cover the Miami Heat, Cuban guy in Miami? It's him and
Dan
his
LeBatard?
Dan LeBatard. He's openly said it as well. He's openly said it. Ryan Russillo has openly said it. Bill Simmons has openly said it. Like a lot of people who went to Ringer with Bill Simmons, they've openly. It's been known to the point where if you've been kind of paying attention, like for the past like 4 months, Kendrick Perkins has not only been a meme for like us, but also people like even like Ryan Russillo and like other people who are higher profile or more experienced. They just make fun of him because like that's just a thing, and it's clear what's happening. Like the views are down on ESPN like across the board.
Do they upload these stats? How do people know when ESPN views are down?
You just go to Nielsen,
And they show them?
they'll show you.
Oh wow.
I didn't know that.
The same thing. The same site. You can go figure out the ratings for basketball
NBA games.
Yep.
Interesting.
So the viewership is down. So they just do it to promote other people and try to get the next guy up who just has hot takes. And for me, I think some of it is bad because it's like it's good and bad. It's bad because I think it's very intriguing to me how like people can like discredit another player for what they've done, especially when they have experience. And then they just flip they backtrack so hard that it's like, but you were just saying something completely different. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. I have no problem with being wrong. I'm wrong a lot of times. I'm wrong more times than I'm right. But sitting there and not acknowledging that you're wrong then flips the story and make it seem as if like what somebody just did wasn't that impressive. If you just was just shitting on Giannis for like 3 months and claiming that he was a Robin of the team, and then he puts up 50 points in the closeout game in the finals, like, oh, he's Superman. Oh, he's not. It's like, no, like you calling him Robin, you downplaying who he is, and him exceeding expectations yet again in his career could go towards why he's as great as he should be.
So I wonder how you then feel. This is a question for both of y'all. I'm curious why that's your ringtone.
What the fuck?
He got the moves like Jackie Ray.
I ain't expect that out of you, John. Not gonna lie.
Nah, I was what's it called? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
situation hit me back.
Ooh.
Situation hit me back.
What
I
she
just
ooh.
and Instagram just Instagram just be doing shit.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That naughty
He
Instagram.
be doing shit.
Instagram.
Sometimes it just does shit on its own.
It was a
right?
Candy Apple video.
Okay.
It was random. Instagram just be doing shit, you know. It be
Yeah.
suggesting shit for me I don't ask for.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm curious how y'all feel then about like the Skip Baylesses and the Shannon Sharps of the world that lean more into like the entertainment side of like of their job than the actual basketball criticizing, because they can get to the basketball shit, but I'd argue a lot of their appeal has to do with the fact that they bring cigars on show and they'll bring the theatrics and the entertainment alongside with the occasional actual criticism and or just commentary about basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're entertaining. I think at this point they built a brand where people watch Undisputed, definitely not for the analysis. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's just they want to see Skip Bayless shit on LeBron, Shannon Sharp defend LeBron, and same thing about the Cowboys, Tom Brady. Like it's the same shit every single time, but they know what they're getting, and it's like entertainment. So
The only thing I blocked Skip Bayless on Twitter and Kendrick Perkins.
you don't like his drip photos?
I just block anything that they post. And the only reason why is because when Skip Bayless was going around calling Kawhi Leonard number 2, I was like,
He's still doing that.
no, he stopped. If he picked it back up again, I don't know because I don't watch the shit. But he started calling him number 2 because I was like, bro, like because he left the Spurs. I was like, bro, that's a man, that's another human being that you're just purposely not calling him by his name because he left your team. Like I don't know. At that point, I'm like, I don't know what we're doing at this point. Like what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
And it was lazy too. It wasn't even like LaFrozen. Like I can see what you're saying with that, but like just calling this nigga number 2.
Oh my! I didn't even know he did that, bro.
Yeah.
I know he hates Kawhi, but I
Like,
didn't
he
know
doesn't
was
call him by his
number
name,
2.
ever.
Yeah, he calls
Still?
him number. I don't know if he does it now anymore. I just know that's the reason why I was like, bro, that's a human being. That's a man. You calling him number 2 because he doesn't play for this person.
I always wondered why, like, athletes are some cold-hearted people, low key, because they don't really be giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the games and you scream,
KD does.
they just
it's
ignore everything.
People who care.
No, KD receives so much criticism. He responds to like 0.01% of it. But what I'm saying, and KD's
10%, 10%.
He responds enough to it.
10%.
No, he doesn't. 10%. You don't think KD has millions of critics? You think he responds to all million
But
of
if
them?
they all saying the same thing, yeah, he just responds to that one thing.
Have you been to his Twitter Spaces?
Where?
Twitter Spaces?
Nah. KD has his Twitter spaces?
He, did
No,
Twitter
he
Spaces
joins
and
random
nah.
people.
He joins them and then talks to fans and
That's
and
hilarious.
brings them up on stage and tells them like why you're wrong. And shit
I
like that.
wonder why like there's this
Yeah, that nigga
expectation.
cares. That nigga cares, dog. He
No,
cares.
I don't really think he does. I don't understand why there's an expectation that you have to be humble as an athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Even in the face of criticism. Like, you can't even address critics. You're not allowed to.
I
Or
agree
else
with
you look
that.
like you're sensitive.
I agree with that.
I think that's such a weird take.
I wholeheartedly agree with it, especially when like, because LeBron is like clapped back at a few people, and I was like, man, that's a tough clap back. And then people like, yo, why do you do that? I'm like, Charles Barkley called him out. Like, I don't like what y'all want. Y'all want him to just sit there and take it, and we all know the wild shit Charles Barkley did. At that time, he like said like, yo, you spit on a child, Charles Barkley. You threw somebody out the window, Barkley.
Huh?
Yeah, Barkley. These are all things. Barkley's he's punched a man, threw him out the window, spit on a child before,
Spit on a child.
Yeah.
That's wild.
and like
What a kid want?
Barkley, he was the child was in on the
Was it wet?
The
Was it
spit?
a loogie?
I don't
Like
know.
it hit the child and got
The
stuck on
child,
him?
no, I don't think he did it on purpose, but the child was underneath the basket and he dunked and he fell down and he got up and he looked and he kind of spat in that direction.
Oh, he did it in game?
Yes, and you can watch it in game.
I thought it was some off court shit. Oh, that's nasty.
It's better in game, no cap.
you
it's
can just
better.
watch it. You can go on
It's
YouTube right
more
now.
understandable.
You can go watch it right now.
Just type in Charles Barkley spit
Spits. Yeah, spits.
spits on kid.
Gone wrong?
Oh, gone wrong. And then people are like upset at him. I'm like, why are you upset at him? Barkley goes on TV and just says anything, and like niggas just supposed to just accept that he says that. I don't get that.
You think that's just athletes though, Agent? Or do you think that's just anyone who has...
Most everybody else that's
Even
not
YouTubers.
athletes is way more sensitive. Bro,
No,
man.
You talking about? I think it's some sense of when you're in the limelight, people just say, "Well, I support you." Or this what comes with fame, so just accept it.
Right.
I don't like that mindset. I think people only feel like that because they know they'll never reach that point in their life. So they have no empathy for someone who has reached it. And they believe that someone who has reached that point in their life has such a better life that why are they complaining? I think it's rooted in kind of almost like an inferiority complex. But the fact that you can't just agree to treat a human being like a human being is crazy. But if I go up to somebody's job right now, man, and I'm like, bro, the way you fucking bag these groceries is ass, bro. Like, you put the eggs on top of juice. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But you, even if that's a real critique, you're not gonna you might just rearrange it yourself. You might politely ask to do it, but you're not gonna hop on Twitter like, man, this fucking grocery bagger did a fucking horrible job. His name is Alex Chen, and he works at the Kroger on this intersection.
Some people
They do that.
Like,
Some people do that.
They do
call
that.
Karens.
all right,
do
and
that.
those people get criticized
A lot of them
because
Facebook.
of we like as society we agree that's excessive. But then when I'm saying when it becomes someone that like is used to getting criticism, we don't see it as the same level as excessive.
I think it's still part of
Because if
fandom.
KD misses a lot of shots, I could sit here and say like, yo, KD missed a lot of shots. But for me to say KD, like people were saying KD can't, he needs to have a stacked team to win. Like they jump to the craziest conclusion and they're comfortable doing it, and it's not worth criticizing that shitty critique. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you.
But they're just held to
I
different
agree with that
standards.
too.
But I think it's fandom across the board though, because I think the same thing happens with artists. Like people just make up stories about artists, and it's like, bro, that's nothing. Like I don't know what you're talking about right now. Like T-Pain's on Twitch right now. He'll tell stories about his career, and
That
he'll,
Usher story he said was wild, bro.
the Usher story.
What's the Usher
yeah, that's
story?
one of them. Yeah, the Usher story. He went to the BET Awards, and Usher straight up said like, Usher came to me and just said, oh, he's on a flight. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Usher came to me on a flight to the BET Awards. He said, I ruined R&B.
No, he said music.
Oh,
He
I
ruined
ruined
music.
music.
What the fuck?
Usher came up to T-Pain and said, you ruined music, dog.
And that like put him in a depression for like 2-3 years apparently.
Yeah.
Might be more.
And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, the auto-tune, you ruined it. You ruined music. Everybody, you ruined it.
You think about seeing Usher, not knowing what he's gonna say.
It'd be like whether he was a fan, but then he went through this state of depression, and people don't know why. So then people on the internet saying like, "Yo, when's T-Pain dropping? He's falling off. He da-da-da. This nigga dealing with depression because Usher told him he wrote music." So yeah, I think that's a fan thing because there's certain things in life that we've convinced ourselves if you're a fanatic of it, then it's worth giving that level of energy. But you're right. If you went to the fucking gas station and a nigga didn't give you the right change, you can't go on Twitter and expect to get 7,000 likes on the tweet saying this nigga messed up my you can't do that. No one's
Imagine you go to like
relatable.
you go to
Yeah.
the DMV and the line was a little longer than you wanted, and you like leave like a man. Fuck the DMV, man. Like Chris Palmer at the DMV, man. He took a century, man. He barely understood English. Like you don't do those things.
If you look at the averages, the average wait time in the DMV is actually only 7 minutes. This nigga had me waiting 17 minutes. So when you check this nigga PER and his fucking usage rate at behind the counter,
I think it's
I
like
dead ass think niggas should do that now. Actually, they
know-
just complain about everything.
yeah, no cap. Just keep it the same across the board.
Yeah, dead ass.
I think I think it's sometimes when you're in entertainment, for lack of a better term, you're like people's dancing monkey. Because they don't even see you as human sometimes.
Yeah.
You're just a thing that entertains. And it's like, why are you not entertaining?
Right.
Man, you can't. How many artists can you think of off the dome ski where if you check the replies to their tweets right now, everybody's asking for the next album? Now, you don't know what they're going through. They could have just had a child. They could have just fucking survived cancer. Like, you don't know what they could have been just gone through. They could just be chilling because they're exhausted. Or maybe they're lazy. Like, you don't know. But I think the idea that, like, we don't ever need to be sensitive to just because they're in entertainment, in my opinion, that's wild.
I think LeBron gets it the worst.
LeBron, man, and he's the athlete who has yet to fuck up. Next to the China stuff, like he has not had a massive fuck up in his whole career.
LeBron made $1 billion. And there was niggas who were saying, but
Like-
what about Jordan? I was like, nigga, just say congrats and move on with your life, bro. Like,
LeBron made $1 billion and he's
still playing, and niggas still brought up Jordan.
while still playing.
like, bro, shut
He's
up,
not
bro.
even 40 yet. Has $1 billion, and everyone's like, the Space Jam was ass though.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
like,
Oh my god.
fuck, man. He can't win, bro. And LeBron is the least fuck up celebrity I could think of at his level. Everyone else has like either cheated or had some kind of harassment scandal or said something insensitive 2 decades ago. Bro, LeBron has been the perfect kind of human being in terms of he has yet to majorly mess up.
Yeah.
Loving father, started a school for people who couldn't afford to go to school, give him opportunities. He gives back left and right every opportunity he gets.
And every time he does,
And
they're
still,
like,
so
but
no,
Jordan
let me-
did this,
but
though.
Jordan
I don't
did
think
it-
you really
this-
understand what
But
Jordan
like you
did.
didn't sell as much shoes as Jordan though.
He opened the door for you to even do that, nigga.
Even his
Don't
decision, like announcement thing, wasn't that a charity
It's
event?
a charity.
Yeah.
Man, fuck charity. Man, fuck you ruined the NBA, LeBron. Oh shit. So anyway, but I give valid criticisms out. Like I posted a tweet when LeBron assembled his newest super team saying, I'm not gonna let the internet convince me that's not a super team. Which is like a real criticism. He put together a fucking super team.
Yeah, it's a super team, bro.
Yeah. So
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Dennis Schroeder turning down the $84 million. Now he's jobless. Is
Yeah, that
true?
that's an L
That
decision.
nigga is jobless. Wow.
All of Germany is
That man
disappointed.
is jobless. I never thought about that.
I think he's
Nigga
gonna
had
sign
80
minimum for 1 year to like a contender.
Nah.
What else is he gonna do? Every other
He gonna
team
get the
doesn't have the
bag.
cap he
He gonna
needs.
get the bag.
You not get the. Oh, you said the bag.
Uh,
You can go to the Celtics get the bag.
Oh,
Lakers don't have his bird rights, right?
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
You
so
can
they
do
could
a
sign and
trade.
trade potentially.
Get the bag
Yeah.
You
somewhere
go to the
else,
you can
bro.
go to the Celtics. We'll
No,
get
he
we'll
can't.
take
No, he
Marcus
can't.
Smart. We'll take Marcus Smart.
no, you're not taking Marcus Smart, bro. Oh my god.
Why
For
not?
D Schroeder?
For Dennis Schroeder.
Nah, Marcus Smart's. Well, no.
Is
Irving
Dennis
might be
Schroeder
trading him
five?
though.
Huh?
Irving might be trading him. Marcus Smart.
For Dennis Schroeder? No.
Is Dennis Schroeder five?
That'd be such a
Yeah,
pointless
he's
move
up there
for
with
the
Marcus
Celtics.
Smart. Yeah.
Huh?
That'd be a pointless move, yeah.
He is.
He up there with Marcus Smart. Yeah, for sure. They're in the same level.
So is he five though?
It depends on what you call five. He definitely not the top.
Would you give him?
50
Would you
player.
give him 87 million? 84
Fuck
million?
no.
How much would you give him if you had a team?
A vet minimum.
What's
Not giving
that?
him $5 million?
You had to work for this 84.
I think no more than 16 mil a year.
That's what I was thinking.
10? No, you're fucking bugging.
15. I think 15 is a good amount.
Evan
I'll give
Fournier
him 15.
just
I'll give him
earned-
15.
Evan Fournier just earned almost 20. So no, that's crazy.
I don't think he deserves it either. What the hell?
Evan Fournier should probably closer to 17, man.
I think he deserved 120. That's what he's asking for.
Anyway,
That's why he.
You know, when I was at that Social Gloves boxing event, the one in Miami, the one that DDG and the Ace family fought at, there was this weird like outcast white boy behind me, and he was spewing some of the most hateful stuff out of his mouth. So like every 20 seconds, I had to look back like
yeah, you
just to verify whose mouth that came out of.
just make sure you have to clear the vicinity. If you
Yeah.
want to.
So he was a TikTok. He was on the TikToker side. He's a YouTuber versus TikToker fight, right? I look back and he's. Ooh, I got all my oil on the seat. My bad, fellas. You know I got some oil in my hair. So I look back. I realize I identify this man, and he keeps going. Like he's saying some hateful shit. He's like, "Yeah, that's why you fell off, man. You need to go back to this place, wherever the fuck that person's from." And he's gassing up the TikToker. Like he's a fan of the TikTok guy, obviously. Like I don't know who the guy was at all. I didn't know none of the TikTokers
Actually,
really.
I have a hot take when you get done.
And I look back, and I just, after the third minute of me just hearing him berate this man that can't hear him, I thought, I just yelled out loud. I was like, man, so that's what y'all look like, huh? These are like the people with like no face icon on Twitter tweeting the most hateful. Like you could see him in person. I'm like, this is the guy that nobody likes online. Here he is in person.
Yeah.
But he's making like his couple friends with him laugh though. They're all chuckling when he says these things.
Of course.
And I just think to myself like, bro, you don't even have seats here. And I'm like, you need to just go back to wherever, like all the way back there, wherever your seat's at. Return there, bro. We don't really want you here. And I put a face to like all the hate I was seeing online. And now every time I see that, like for no reason hate, like when you have a breakup with your girl and you say like, guys, don't go and hate on her. And someone goes in and says, you're a fucking whore, you fat bitch. Like that's the face I put to it. That person there.
Like the dance moves though?
I bet he knows how to dance. He's on TikTok.
Yo, you think Rage ruined Twitter
Why?
because he started Ratio?
He did. I ain't gonna
No, you starting
He
something.
did. I ain't gonna hold you,
Rage.
nigga. Go under NBA any NBA Twitter
Any
account right
tweet
now.
now, bro.
He's a
Right.
ratio.
Ratio.
You fell off.
Dot.
Didn't he ratio
Dot, yeah,
Donald
just
Trump?
a dot, just to try to get ratios.
Rage did start ratios.
Oh yeah,
And the
that was
entire internet ran with it.
and that was the beginning of like niggas replying just to reply in hopes that they get likes, because that's all it is right now. Half of my interactions is low key just niggas replying so they can just let me see if I can get a ratio.
And
real
then,
quick.
and you know what the crazy
And
part
they're
is?
not even close.
They don't even really mean it half the time.
Yeah, they don't.
I swear they don't mean it. They just say it as a joke.
Yeah.
They just say that, yo. So I remember when I was at DreamCon, there was a guy like, yo, agent, you blocked me on Twitter. And I was like, yeah, I have like 24 people blocked. So if you're one of them, you said something really dumb, bro. I don't know what to tell you. He's like, nah, bro, could you please unblock me? And I was like, I don't remember what you said, but I don't unblock people. And he goes, nah, bro, I just told you this. And it was something very dumb. I forgot what he told me. And I was like, nah, I'm not. I literally told him I'm not going to unblock you. But he's like, I didn't even really mean it, bro. I be watching your videos, man. And I'm like, but that's true, though. Sometimes they just say it to get likes, man. There's a guy that is going all across the NBA 2K community telling people they fell off. It's the same character. And it doesn't matter.
On Twitter?
Yeah. And
I think it might be the same one.
so then I clicked on his profile and then clicked tweets and replies. And all day, that's what he does all day. To hundreds of people, he just tells them how they fell off. And he does it on notifications. So it happens off the rip. So he gets like 3-4 likes. And it's the thing that like hovers to the top. Like when the tweet just initially comes out. He probably likes it on his like burners and shit.
Yeah.
But then it flies to the top. And then the reply to that gets hundreds of likes. And it's just a dot every time. I'm like, I'm actually tired of seeing that in my replies. So I packed him up. Not that I gave a
I'm low key thinking about just blocking everybody who does that. Okay.
yeah, because it's like
been blocking
not
a
that
lot
I
of
give a
people
fuck.
recently.
Is I kind of just want my replies to be something I want to look at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be over there and laugh, see some funny shit. I don't want it to be the same shit somebody's copying and pasting because he's getting likes sometimes.
Right. I made a couple of tweets about mine for some reason. After I trolled about being a Lakers fan, I think at the trade deadline or some shit. I don't know why, but like there's this like group on Twitter that just like goes crazy in my replies, making like Asian jokes and like fat jokes and shit like that.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Jeez, they
It's
hate
wild,
you,
bro.
dog.
It's wild, bro.
I do be hearing it. I don't know why. Like you made that top 50 list, and people are like, "Yo, low, you see that fucking garbage ass goddamn list this bum bitch ass nigga made on Twitter? And I watched it.
They was talking about Bsolz?
He was on Bsolz, and I watched it on stream, and I was like, that's not that bad of a list. And the same people were like, but he could have did this and that. And I was like,
you know what's crazy? 2 people would dead ass call that list trash, right? And they'd be like, yeah, that list was trash. And they would come up with their own list and call each other's list trash.
Yes.
Like they don't even know what is trash about it. They're talking about like 2 different aspects that are trash about it. Or they wouldn't even agree on it.
Or they'll sit there and say like, that list was trash, dog. What would you do? I would really put like Bill is too low. Like him at 25 is crazy. He needs to be like at 23. That's what he needs to be. And do you see AD at 11? He's definitely 10. He's definitely 10.
You know who I saw do that? Los on stream with you.
He did that?
Yeah, where he was like, bro, because you gave your top 10 list. And he's like, what? Your top 10 list doesn't look like this? And then you broke it down and you're like, all right, who are you going to kick out then? And he goes, yeah, you're right. Probably AD.
I was like, oh yeah, when I asked him, like, when everyone is healthy, who's not in the top 10? And he was like, it can't be AD, dog. Like, it can't. I was like, it's either AD or Dame. Because every single time I do this with people, it's the same too. Man, it can't be. Nah. Damn, it might be. Hold on. Wait, let me think about this for a second. And I was like, you're fucking dumb, dog. It's the same 2 people. Everybody cuts out.
Oh,
I do want to ask you this, though. Going back to the whole YouTube situation. So, when was it? Because, again, going back to, I was actually pissed for a second. Because after 2016, my momentum, like, dropped for a second. And then it kind of plateaued.
Oh, didn't you start in 2016?
I said after 2016.
Okay, after. So you started hot and then it dropped.
Yeah, and it kind of dropped.
Okay.
And it dropped to like 50 to 60,000 per, and I would see like you and Dom 2K, Nick Smith at the time. I wasn't going to compare myself to Chris Zimba at that time, but it was like y'all 3 were uploading videos, and it would occasionally do good. Dom 2K at the time was just killing shit, so it was kind of hard to even compete with that nigga too.
Yeah,
but you would like occasionally you would get a video that did like bananas. Like you had one. It might have been a trade deadline video. Or no, it was the one where you thought Westbrook could be traded to the Cavs. Or something like that.
Yeah.
And it did really well.
I got like 800K.
So when stuff like that, in terms of like, well, first let me ask you this. In terms of the NBA community, how do you feel about like the views and stuff like that? Because I always feel very comfortable with like, not comfortable, but it is somewhat volatile, but comfortable enough to where it's definitely believable that you can always kind of bounce back, at least at that time.
I feel like I've plateaued like the last 3 years, bro. Like, I hit 100K in 2018, and I still haven't reached 200K. So, the thing you were talking about, how, like, you were seeing me have 50, 60K, and you think you plateaued, I feel like it's definitely reversed at this point. Like, to me, 50K is a good video. You know what I'm saying? And I think a big part of that for me is I've experimented way too much on my channel. So, like, people don't even know, like, what to expect type shit. Mm-hmm. So, that's something I've been working on. But NBA YouTube has changed a lot since we started. Because back then, once a week was, oh shit, he's uploading consistently. But now it's like, there's like 6 other channels out there uploading every single day. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, that is very, very much so true.
Yeah, so if you're uploading
it's
once
hard
a
to
week,
compete?
I would say this year, literally, like no NBA YouTuber has really blown up. Aside from that,
what's going on with Jimmy High Roller? He's still popping?
He's still popping, man.
He's probably the only one who can get away with uploading once or twice a month.
Interesting.
Aside from Rusty's friend, the Pistons fan, Nick something.
Oh, yeah, he's the only one who's gained a lot of momentum and blew up this month. Yeah. But I mean this year. But even he hasn't really blown up. To his credit, I mean, he's definitely doing great right now. But yeah, almost every year there was like somebody who kind of came in, blew up like 100 or 150 in like a year and a half's time, and I don't even think he's even at that pace. I think the difference is that I agree. I think a lot of it is just oversaturated, where it's just like a lot of people coming in, and it's kind of hard to expect them to fall off because they're just feeding the algorithm as much as possible, and because we're at a point now where like thumbnails don't really matter as much, because I think more and more people realize like thumbnails for the NBA community can be very simplistic and they can still work. And I think even in terms of like what you're saying, that might not even matter that much. I think people are just trying to get to be the first person to say something, regardless if they believe it or not. Which is ironic because I hate when people sit there and say like, "Bro, you don't even believe what you're saying." I was like, "No, you listen to the video. I clearly have researched what I said." But there's other people in the community who'll just upload something and you can clearly tell, like it's like half-assed.
Oh,
and it's not even like an opinion.
Okay.
So do these people have names?
Oh wow. Wait,
You brought it up.
Let me say this. And I don't. And it's one thing I think as an opinion, but I think it's another thing when you're like constantly reporting it. I think when, for example, but even when Kenny makes his videos, I think even his opinion is extremely informative.
Okay.
So
who's one of these people that's like they don't even believe what they're saying?
Yeah, who are these people that don't believe?
So just so we could put a
words
name
coming out their mouth
on it.
Yeah.
Let me not say believe what they saying.
No, let's say that.
We could.
No.
Let's say we say
Because
it though.
let me say this because I don't know if they believe it or not, but I know for a fact they're not informative enough to even make a statement like that.
Or at the very least, they prioritize getting the video out first than actually
before.
fleshing out their opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen that happen.
Now those people,
They just want to be the first to get it out. They don't care how.
I mean, there's so many NBA news channels though. I'm being so serious.
there's so
like,
many. So just give us like a
there's
couple.
So many.
Yeah, there's so many.
Well, just name a few.
Yeah, just name a couple.
This is so many.
I feel like I said it before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. What do you feel comfortable, Bsolz? Because you about to be put in a fire.
Oh my God, I'm already in the fire, man. That's good.
Oh,
Are you sure?
If he says it, hey,
fire.
sure,
That
go
boy
ahead,
sitting under
go ahead,
Jay-Z.
bro. Go ahead.
Here, I will speak for myself.
And
Like you always do.
He said like you always do.
Oh, okay, my bad. Just himself then.
I'll speak for myself. I truly believe that in terms of the NBA community over the past like year and a half, like Flight Mike makes horrible videos.
Who?
Oh man.
Who?
Flight Mike, I think he makes really bad videos.
Flight?
Flight Mike.
Oh, they said flight.
No. I think he makes really bad videos. And a lot of it's just because he's not informed on his opinion.
Who's Flight Mike? What does he do?
He makes news videos, but he's not informed enough on what he says.
Okay. Any other names?
Basically like me doing 2K.
Yeah.
Oh, get like Cooper's another one, but he's not as bad as Flight Mike though.
Okay, so Marcel, I'm a solution oriented man, and personally, me, I like to see solutions to problems, and you're saying here that the problem is that some people aren't informed as they need to be when they drop these bangers. Or maybe not bangers, depending on who's.
He was the first.
They're
one
not
to upload.
bangers.
Okay,
But he's the same. But he's the same
they're
one.
clearly not bangers.
When Kobe passed, he just flung a video out, and there was a lot of information that was grossly incorrect because at the time people didn't know what was happening.
Okay, so maybe you invite these people on a stream and have a debate with them.
Oh, this nigga, you're toxic. This nigga, I thought you was trying to say something else.
You said Kobe died. He was just saying just anything.
But everybody knew he said that. It was so bad that fans were actually pressuring him to take the video down.
Oh, wow.
And he waited until the next day when it got like over 1 million views to finally take it
Just
down.
for the fans that didn't get what you're saying, can you spell it out for us so we can look it up? What's his name?
Flight Mike. What?
Just spell it out for us so we all know.
Everybody knows how to spell Flight Mike.
Nah, just break it down for us.
Break it down for
Not
us.
everybody, is fluent with the language.
Yeah, just so we know exactly what we're talking
Y'all
about.
think it's hilarious.
Oh my God.
I
I haven't really watched his videos lately, so I can't comment on it.
Would you watch them in the past though?
I have.
Interesting.
I have.
Oh, you watch him in the past?
yeah.
Liked it though.
And every time I watch one, there's not one video I can get by where I'm like, man, that's just factually incorrect what you just said. Like there's this thing you said in there that's just literally factually incorrect. And it'd be one thing if it happened every now and then, or it'd be one thing if I disagree with an opinion. But when the premise of your video is based off of something that is that's something that cannot happen, is like, okay.
So Buddy's like a cartoon channel.
And Bsolz, do you feel the same way?
However, because there's a bunch of younger audience, they don't really know that's the thing. So the duality is like there's a bunch of young fans out there who will listen to what someone like him or Ellen Yu is another one.
He's feeding the
Lost in the Bound is another one.
falsified
Where-
information.
Stop. He's not on YouTube anymore. You can't bring him up.
No. But I'm saying when it first started, Where
Yeah,
he would
after
just,
the 2K vid you guys did on him, I'm pretty sure he just shifted to being the NBA
That's
channel.
he just started NBA
crazy.
channels.
I remember.
You heard that?
And he started.
You heard that?
I heard it loud and
saying
clear.
that this dude Fly Mike is just feeding kids falsified
Oh, so that's what I was
information.
saying. So there's like two
Terrible
different.
content.
Oh my god.
He fell off.
There's like
He
there's
lied
two
about
different-
Kobe.
John is insecure.
I know.
This is crazy. This is
There's
your
like-
opinion, right, Bsolz?
There's like
Is
there's like two different audiences though. There's like two different audiences on the platform where it's like the casual audience that.
he's lying to both? Oh,
Well, no, because
Who is he telling the truth
wait,
to?
Wait, let me finish.
Oh
there's
my
like two sets of audiences on NBA community. There's a casual audience, probably primarily young, and they may hear a tweet on or an Instagram post, and Flight Mike will make an entire video off of a trade proposal that literally can't happen. Like, there's no way. Like Jeff Teague just got traded to one team, so there's no way you can get traded like 30 days later. You can't trade him again.
You know, I'll say
A whole
this.
entire video based
I'll
off
say I
of it.
know you and Bsolz have your reservations with Flight Mike.
that's
It's
crazy.
not really a reservation. I
So
just
he's
think he makes
telling
bad content.
kids that Cam Newton's getting traded to Detroit Pistons. Just telling the kids going to school believing that. That's crazy, Lo.
Imagine going to school with
That's
that take.
awful content.
You've seen it in a video.
There's the other channels that's even worse where they'll the whole
Oh, tell
entire-
us what's their name so we know.
Rebound Central. Everybody knows this.
Rebound.
Rebound Central.
Rebound with an R, right? Rebound.
Oh,
It's actually
write
just
that one down,
rebound.
John.
Write that down.
Now it's just
We got it. We got it.
It's not Central
Rebound
anymore,
as
it's
rebound as retrieving the ball from a missed shot. Rebound.
Yeah, rebound.
Central. Okay.
No, just Rebound now.
Oh, rebound. Okay.
Where
He makes
they'll,
awful
where
content.
they'll like. Well, now they don't do it. As
They
much
put
as
Russell
used to.
Westbrook with makeup on and like LaMelo Ball in the thong type shit. Like,
They'll put Westbrook in a
This
makeup.
seems like my type of channel.
They'll
What's
put
going
Westbrook.
on here?
They'll put Westbrook in makeup, and they'll be like the greatest transformations in NBA history.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm about to get blocked by like 5 people after this podcast.
Wait, and then, but no, before what I was gonna say is before then they'll title it Russell Westbrook traded to the New York Knicks, and they'll put Westbrook cut him out into a New York Knicks.
Gee golly.
like he did a post game interview.
Man.
Man,
Willie.
Bsolz and Lo are very opinionated today. It's just,
Hey,
Nah, I did. You know, I bumped into Flight Mike a couple times at events. He's the most pleasant guy. He's like the
I'm pretty
Waleed.
sure he is.
He's like the Waleed of California. Like he just show you around.
out and about.
Yeah, if y'all, he told me he's like, yo, if y'all ever want to go out, man, just let me know. He gave me his number.
He probably is, but that doesn't mean that
from the conversations I've had with him, he seems like a really nice dude.
Yeah, I don't know him
Yeah.
personally.
So that's
I'm
just
talking
crazy
about-
that you know what's being said is said. That's
this
all
damage control,
I'm
don't it?
talking about just strictly
Yeah,
his
This
content.
damage control, ain't it?
I'm talking
I hate
about
y'all,
just strictly
bro.
his content.
Outside of his awful and falsified informative content, he's telling the youth that it's all wrong and his booty content, but he's a great guy.
He's a
outside.
great guy. He's
I
a
don't,
real
I
nice
don't,
guy.
I don't really. Again, I don't know. I've never met him outside of. I never met him. Period. I don't know anything about him outside his content, so I can't comment on anything else outside of his comment. Outside his content.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Guess a rebound, and Flight Mike.
Rebound Flight Max. So.
And
Flight
Like
Max.
So I mean, I'm glad you at least are like putting a stop to some of this because it'd be a shame
He
if
says
one
a
of these-
lot more. So what's the rest? We need to know so they can let's say work on themselves. They
Yeah,
know.
so-
I think those are some of the bigger ones that have
Oh,
really put I think a negative in life, which is funny because I think now the whole thing what most
Just
of the
funny.
community like fan base. I think most our fan base now is like trying to like if we have a take, they're trying their hardest to like prove it wrong because I think they get accustomed to like a Flight Mike said a video and it's very clickbaity and it's very inaccurate. So now
Hey,
we're
I have
gonna
a question.
just test out everybody.
Very inaccurate.
and I feel like it's your obligation as content creators to at least have a meaningful response here. When Mike Krezemba said that Lonzo Ball was Steph Curry with like a 40-inch vertical, how did y'all feel about that?
I laughed.
I laughed too, man.
I laughed.
Okay,
Krezemba's had very
that was his worst take. Had plenty of great takes.
He's made it into a meme though, so
He has.
like he just accepted that it was a really bad take.
Yeah,
Type
it's like when I
shit, so-
jumped on a bed. Just it's a meme now.
Just
Not
take
my
it-
brightest
Take it to the
moment.
chin, man.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather you do that than try to like backtrack and explain like why you did something.
Why you believed it was right.
Yeah.
So
Like, if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Right.
Which again helps us better depict Lonzo as a player because you can't backtrack and act like Lonzo wasn't overly hyped entering the NBA. Like that's a part of Lonzo's storyline. That's why I'm saying like if you're wrong, just accept that you're wrong because everybody thought that way. So that's
so
fine.
now that we've gotten to the topic of being wrong,
So
Lo,
accept that shit. You
what
just
was
wrong.
what was one time you were wrong, man?
Kyle Kuzma, All NBA player.
Literally, a clip resurfaced today on Twitter from like a pod I did 4 years ago, where Lo was like a regular the last 30 episodes. And he was talking about how like Kyle Kuzma has.
Bro, you was cheating on us?
This is before. After. This is after our podcast.
Dang, you look.
So
hurt,
before
bro.
this
podcast though.
I think I was still living with my mom, Dukes.
Oh, thank God. I thought you was cheating on this podcast for a moment.
You think
30 episodes is crazy.
You think you
Not
I
this,
went,
not this specific
yeah,
podcast.
you think I went upstairs and then went back downstairs in the dungeon to go do another
podcast? Yeah, you don't know.
Nigga, that's wild.
Okay, so what did you say on that podcast?
I said Kyle Kuzma could peak as an All NBA player.
Yep, that's what. Look at John.
John don't even know. John don't even know. What's
I thought that
going
nigga
on.
a model now.
John, do you believe that?
Still play basketball.
You think he can peak as an All NBA
He
player?
doesn't know who that is.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he knows who it is. He doesn't know how.
Kyle Kuzma?
He doesn't.
I
Yeah,
thought he's a
Kyle
model now. I didn't know he was still playing.
It's Kelly Oubre.
Sounds like a no.
That's
to
Kelly
me,
Oubre.
No, he models too, but at least he's good. I know he's still playing.
Kyle Kuzma's still playing, dog.
But what is he putting up?
In his last year, probably like 10
11,
points,
yeah.
10, 11, yeah. Well, he's
Second
playing with
year
LeBron.
is-
LeBron makes his teammates worse, so it's cool.
What's your thoughts on that?
What you thought?
I low key agree. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
Compared to making them better.
Wait, so
compared to making
everybody
them better.
other than LeBron dropping 10? AD dropped more than 10?
That's just him and that's it.
How much did Schroeder drop?
He was horrible in the playoffs. I can't remember though.
I'm talking about regular season though.
He was also kind of mid in the playoffs too. No cap.
Who AD?
No, Schroeder.
Oh, Schroeder. Well, yeah,
It was
because
just one of his worst 3-point shooting years in a long time.
So
He
where's
probably at most 14 or maybe 15 at most.
Where's Kuzma now? He's playing with Jeremy Lin?
He playing with the Wizards.
Oh wow.
I think unless you're a ball dominant player like a Kyrie or an AD, it's hard to be a player beside LeBron and be a ball dominant player. So
I mean, when he passed you, you just got to make it, right?
I don't think that's making your teammates better, but we're going into a totally different conversation.
So Kyle Kuzma can't peak as an all-star anymore. That's.
No, he can.
I don't think he can.
Would you bet a paycheck on?
Did you
on
say
him?
All NBA?
He said All NBA, not just an All Star.
I would actually still bet money on that. Actually,
You bet money like next game he'll drop 30.
Not next game. I'm talking about at some point in his career.
Oh, okay.
So would you bet?
But I was also wrong
I'm gonna make
about-
that tweet resurface.
Would you
7
bet?
years
Would you bet
later.
100 bands that in a 3-game span he'll drop a 30-point game?
in a 3-year
He got
to 4
three-
year
no,
span.
he got 3
can make
games.
an All NBA team.
He got
I would
3
put money on
games.
that.
No,
You
he
would
got
put
3
money on
games.
I would put money that in a 3 to 4 year span, Kyle Kuzma can make an All NBA team.
No, I'm saying he got 3
He just
games.
wants to be right so bad.
Damn,
bro.
you just
Oh my
said
God.
admit you're
No,
wrong, bro.
I'll admit. Here's something I'm wrong.
I'm about to say, did you just admit you were wrong?
Here's something I was wrong, and I'm completely fine. I was wrong. I was wrong about Lonzo ever becoming a quality 3-point shooter, and I was wrong about Wiggins becoming a quality defender because I didn't think none of them niggas.
What
had
happened to
any
Wiggins?
hope. He's one of the Warriors.
He's with the Warriors now. He's putting in work with the Warriors. Low key, a
is?
decent defender now.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. But back to Kuzma.
But here's the thing that pisses me off: niggas don't give you credit when you right. Because I caught that Kemba Walker trade when it happened, and niggas was like, "You're dumb."
Oh,
You're so
same.
dumb.
Yeah.
And
I said it was a bad trade for the Celtics.
Yeah, and
the
then
day of.
everybody just like, you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb. 3 years later, when it is actually true that it was a bad trade, niggas is quiet now. Niggas will spam me with the thumbnail when it happened, when they would make the playoffs. Like, you look how wrong you are. And then we're like, oh, we can go back now and we can tell you how I was right. Even the whole, like, Jason Tatum thing, I was like, I didn't say Tatum was going to be bad. I just said that if you're going to put him on the team with Hayward and Jaylen Brown, you're going to suffocate him with other talented players. He's not going to reach his potential, which is right.
But I feel like a lot of those videos is like literally us just conveying what we think is going to happen based off of the circumstances. And we're just not 100% right all the time. So it's like,
I don't mind being wrong, but it's like when the circumstances change, don't then tell me about something that happened in that particular circumstance.
How do you
What you about to say?
I'll go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so when you now you're at a point where you're uploading more frequently, you're getting at least some form of traction. What was the next step? Because we met in Discord essentially.
yep.
How did you get to that Discord, and who else were you collabing with at that time?
I didn't even know about Discord until I started the HTP podcast back then. And then I think at some point they were like, yo, we should make a Discord for the pod. And I didn't know what Discord was, so I was like, all right, go ahead. And then I joined it like 2 weeks later type shit after it was created. And then they got a couple mods in there that just made it like really fun and interactive and shit. And then we built a strong like little community in there. And then you joined, and then since we did the pods on Discord, like, you just hop in the chat and like just chop it up with us. So
And that
What was
shit-
it like when Low left?
And that shit came to my
Low left?
Discord.
Yeah.
I think that's when you guys started. Was it Off the Top podcast? I forgot. You remember?
That's that nigga.
Yeah, that was back in the day we had a podcast.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
cartoon characters on the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you left Bsolz podcast to join me?
Well, he was never really official.
I wasn't
Like, he was just
official,
there.
I was just a guest.
Oh, okay.
Same
was
thing I
just
did to your first.
For 30
your-
episodes, bro? No, you're official.
I did the same thing I did with your podcast.
A lot of people
how
expected
don't
him.
claim me? How you don't claim me for your first podcast?
No, but
man.
eventually you became official, though. That's what I'm saying. That was before 30 podcasts, my brother.
Yeah,
Shout
so
out to SDC, bro. For real.
I don't even know.
I don't know what he's doing anymore, but he was a pioneer when it came to like NBA news on YouTube, bro. He was the first one to do like daily videos and like kill it with that shit.
And informative.
Graphics and all, man. Face cam footage. That was very rare back then too.
Also, shout out to Rusty. Rusty responsibly waited an entire year to drop his Kobe video, and still a year later, it's one of the most viewed Kobe videos. So proving that you don't have to rush and make a Kobe video. just so y'all know, you don't have to rush and be ill informed to make a video.
True.
I made the thumbnail.
And that shot said,
You made
what's
it
his name?
thumbnail?
Flight Mike. That's
Yeah,
Flight Mike.
that's a
But
shot at
Flight
him.
Mike knows he made a massive mistake. He took it down eventually.
He
He
was
tried,
making
he tried to
sure.
debate it on Twitter. I was like, no, just take it down, bro. Just take it
Yeah,
down.
but we just wanted to be clear that
Clear.
he was
It
taking a
was Flight
shot.
Mike.
Yeah.
He made a horrible video.
Okay.
You agree, Bsolz? That was a horrible
Yeah, that
video.
was a horrible video. That Kobe video was, yeah, that was horrible.
So you agree with everything Lo said. So y'all just saying y'all won. Y'all 2 peas in the pod. 2 kicks in the cat pack.
All right, man. So how did you start your current podcast then?
Current pod, last year, I think it was July. I was heavy on like the Joe Budden podcast back then. Like, damn, that seemed fun, man. They would just like kick it back, have a good time type shit. And I was watching y'all
Whole
a lot,
time
too.
it was some controversy behind the scenes, but we know about that.
Yeah. And I was watching y'all a lot too, so I was like,
Oh,
damn,
thanks, man.
damn, I just want to kick it back with some of my friends and have a good time. I didn't even want it to be a basketball podcast at first, but guess the views though.
Niggas pigeonholed you, right? That's what I tried to do to him. I was like, no, we talking about something, nigga, on this pod.
Yeah, you did when we started this. Bro, Lo asked me like 12 times, but what are we talking about? And I kept telling him like, bro, about anything, dog. Like, there's no limits.
I thought y'all were gonna be like a YouTuber entrepreneur type podcast. Like every pod was gonna be like that.
No, I'm glad we didn't do that because it's cool to talk about that, but not every podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We be talking about a couple of things here and now and then now, so we ain't got straight talk.
You know what I'm saying?
about
We
it.
can't drop gems all the time. We
Talk
gotta.
about strip club shenanigans.
Yeah,
Tokyo Valentino.
of course.
Then we get
Y'all
back
been
to the
up going there?
YouTube.
Nah, we're about to go tonight, right?
I thought y'all was GoProing up and going up there to see the.
Y'all going tonight, right? The boys going tonight, right?
last night
here, bro. Okay.
They open
ZT
on a
woke
Sunday?
up. He heard bitches.
No.
They open every
I'm
day of the
not.
week, 24/7.
I thought they were like
He was
Chick-fil-A.
asleep.
No,
Christian
no.
company.
No,
Okay.
that's definitely not a Christian
I
couple.
can't wait. Oh, they gonna like you, B. They gonna like
What
you.
does that mean?
You going,
Yo,
there
what
with
does
that,
that
you
mean?
going there with that honey mustard yellow on, they're gonna see you from every angle. Boy, they gonna see you. They gonna be like, yes, sir.
That's what I want.
Them little
man.
short-
I heard about them
Ooh.
owl eyes, man, in the dark, man.
Oh, Lo, you not safe. You get that fresh cut.
No, ooh, that
fresh-
fresh.
You gonna feel a little something wet on your neck.
And I'm getting out there. I'll Uber myself home with that.
Not before he's done. You gotta escape first. Man, I know y'all excited. Y'all have fun,
Oh my God, you not coming with us?
huh? I'll drive y'all. I'm trying to hear Nudie new album. I just listen to it in the parking lot when y'all come out. If I see Lo running out, all wet, scared, and abused.
What the fuck?
Wet, scared, and abused sounds like the name.
Low running out of Tokyo Valentino, dripping in sweat.
My eyes wide.
No
like,
glasses, your hat missing, no shoes on.
His glasses are cracked and shit.
Your mustache was shaved. You got a cut in there.
He's outside catching his breath and shit.
What happened, Lo? They got Bsolz.
I couldn't save him, man. I couldn't save him.
They got B. All I got was his hoodie.
I like how it was a hoodie.
So yeah, he said. So you started a podcast. You and a bunch of friends, just shooting the shit. How do you how's that going? And how do y'all continue to build and grow off of that?
Oh, it's going well. We've recasted a different amount of times.
That sounds right.
Dang. Okay.
We did the same thing too.
No, we didn't.
No, not this one. The
I'm about to
first
say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, you definitely was. You was running through them niggas like Skittle bags. Like, it's crazy.
No, it was just people, man. It wasn't recasting. It was just we just sent out
You was
invites.
adding. That's right. You just added
Yeah,
more and more.
It's called addition, man. We was adding people to the team. You
You was
feel
like
me?
people in that fucking Google call. You thought we building a pyramid. I mean, just boxes just standing on top of each other. It was crazy, dog. It was more and more boxes every time I came.
Nah,
Dang.
it was better that way though. Okay.
No, but yeah, like one of my good friends, and I live with him in Mass still. Like he's just a big baseball fan, and a lot of our conversations would just turn into basketball conversations. So he just had no input whatsoever, and he's like technologically inept. So, you know,
How old is he?
he's 20, 21.
20, a baseball fan, but doesn't know how to use technology.
Well, he knows how to he got a phone and shit, but
I mean, if I am,
in terms of like, yo, how do
I assume
how do
you
I
have to get
record
on the
on
call
Audacity?
somehow.
yeah,
yeah.
How do you record on Audacity? Like, hit that big
Like,
red
damn,
button.
right there, bro.
That red button right there.
It says REC. That's short for record.
It's not even a button. It's literally just a circle, like a red circle.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was him
So you packed him up.
essentially. Yeah.
How that conversation?
It was
go?
me.
How that conversation?
I was at a Chipotle parking lot, bro, and I was like, damn, yeah, he's just not a good fit. After the third bite of my ball, I was like, ah, shit, yeah,
That third bite's usually where it gets you.
yeah.
Man.
So I was like, yeah, I don't think it's a good fit for the pod.
You told him that?
Yeah, and he
what-
understood because like literally every pod,
He didn't
he
say
just
nothing.
couldn't contribute much because we were talking about basketball.
Did you know
was-
you were gonna talk about basketball off the rip?
Not really, but like the people I had on, we met through like my NBA YouTube channel. Like two of them were from the Discord. So
You gonna say their names? Or?
yeah, we're doing Damo, man.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
niggas just sitting there, these other two guys. Yeah, leave.
Shout out, we're doing Damo, man. Yeah, but like we literally met through NBA basketball or just basketball in general. So a lot of the conversations will shift that way.
So they're still on the pod.
Wordu had to quit at some point due to like his job and shit because it was too much of a commitment. Because we went from like once a week to twice a week.
Word.
So, and then
That sound like Cap.
Hmm?
That sound like Cap.
I don't know.
Because he's not Jeff Bezos. He has an extra 3 hours in the week.
He has a night shift. I'm pretty sure he has a night shift.
Oh, it's like how y'all scheduled it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and we live streamed the pod. So.
Everybody lazy to you? God damn.
Nah, I hate hearing people don't have time. That's my new biggest pet peeve. I'm like, yo, niggas had time, bro. People have
This nigga's
time.
birthing this child. Like, I can't do it. I'm birthing my child. It's like, God damn, bro. Jeff Bezos found a way.
No.
Find a way, nigga.
No, but John's a busy guy, but John doesn't tell us he doesn't have time. We just make it work. Like, can you do earlier? Can you do later? Type shit.
Yeah,
You know what
because
I'm saying?
we're flexible. If a nigga has a regular 9 to 5 at night.
Y'all
Don't worry, Wordu. I got you. Don't worry, Wordu. I got you. Don't worry about
Nah,
that.
it's not even. I don't really know. I'm just saying. I like to make sure
I know you
people
don't know.
really
Don't worry
meant
about
it
it.
when they say they ain't had
Yo, I
time,
know
bro.
you don't know my daughter. Don't worry
Bro,
about
these
it.
people without time, dog. He don't
Bro,
be chilling.
I don't know my nigga.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
worry
When
about
people
it, dog.
tell me they don't have
Word
time,
do,
I need
man.
to verify that they really did. Like they were busy the whole day, and not with like inconsequential tasks. You know what I'm saying? Not like you had to put gas in your car.
I'm sorry, my head is cold.
No, nigga, no.
My head is fucking freezing,
How you
dog.
think that?
Damn, I don't
you
know
think
what
when
that feels
people
like.
In Africa, when they don't have those shoes and they're walking, they say my feet hurt. They don't just put shoes on; they keep walking and build their feet
You don't have
stronger.
an option to put
No cap,
shoes
because
on.
you add callus on your feet.
You add
know what I'm saying?
callus.
When I went to the 2 Hype house, I don't know what that was.
Take your hat off,
What
Lo.
is this red shit? This red shit's coming off. What the fuck? Yo, this carpet residue is going crazy right now. I need to get a pedicure expeditiously.
the carpet with your toes.
Yeah, no, I
You
need
watch
to
it on
stop
the
curling
camera.
my toes. The problem, John.
Yeah, that's what Lo do.
Yeah.
Hey, take your hat off. No, it's not. It's not a thing.
See my toes?
No, I see your hat on your head.
See my
Curled
toes?
up, yeah,
I
I
see
see
your hat
him.
on your head.
Look at my
I see him.
toes. Look at my toes.
I see it. And it's uncomfortable. I think a girl called me and she was like, "Why you do that?" She was bad too. She was like,
Okay, I don't care what.
"Huh?"
What does she know in
No,
her
I-
life?
She was
What
like,
does she know in her life that she gonna call another nigga about somebody else?
It's toes.
"No, I see it
That was
though.
his toes.
It's really be that. What foot
She's
is that?
pointless in life,
That's
dog.
your-
She doesn't exist. I don't care about
That's
her.
your right foot. Your right foot go mad crazy. It go mad crazy. I don't know if
My
you
right
know
or my
this.
left foot?
Put your right foot up.
What the fuck?
Put your right foot up. Yeah, that one go mad crazy. That would
Go
be having a
stupid?
ball over there.
Go stupid?
It'd be catching my eye because I'd be like, what's moving? I thought the app stopped or it's the audio levels. It's just Lowe's leg and toes curling.
So your friend
Take your hat off, Lo.
couldn't find the right time.
Yeah. So essentially, like we recast it a lot, and we've kind of got the core four now.
Well, I
It'd
missed
be
the pain.
me, Damo, NBA YouTuber TSO Sage. Shout out to Sage, and Omar. Omar's in the back right now. You know what I'm saying? Come through.
Hold on.
This guy's a part of your podcast?
Yeah.
The real
Hey.
niggas is in the building.
Hey.
Hold on, let me get this. Hey, yo, first of all, y'all see what's going on with the pants. Y'all see what's going on with
That
the
is fake A&P merch,
Get out the way.
by the
Let me
way.
get out
Is that
the way
replica?
before I
That is
talk
not
my shit.
real
Is that
A&P
replica?
merch. That is a
real.
fake.
This real shit.
That's fake, Omar.
I'm only one of the realest. Hey, yo, shout out to the real niggas that make content and they're not dependent on nobody else. All right, we're not dependent on no NBA YouTubers to make, or no NBA players to make your podcast the best podcast out there. Fuck Los. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
God.
Shout out.
I'm trying to get me canceled tonight, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Whoa. I'm just saying, shout out to the folks on YouTube that make original content and is not dependent on other people.
Dang, look at
Okay,
them two brothers over there.
Let's keep it yeah.
Real brothers, real
Let's-
We're not
opinions.
dependent on each other.
We're not dependent on each other. We one unit. Let's keep it a-
Lo and Los is friends now, so he can't
Y'all
be like
friends now?
co-signing that.
You said Los? Well, you said Los makes bad content because he depending on artists.
Listen, you know who the #1 basketball podcast on Twitch is, right?
Point the mic at him.
You know who that is, right?
Keep it a buck.
It's Let's Keep It a Buck. If we counting people that don't depend on NBA players, Los and them are #1, but we don't depend on the NBA players. Fuck that on original ass content.
At worst, number 2.
At worst, number
worst,
two.
number two.
At worst, number 2.
Lo, what's your take on that? Considering you and Los are good friends.
Are your friends not for real?
We've always been friends.
Fuck that nigga.
Oh my god.
I think Lo called him one day. He didn't answer.
Yeah, so we wasn't sure like whether or not they were really friends.
really
but
friends?
Lo says he is.
Or acquaintances.
We literally call. He could call me back, and we have the footage online. So I don't know what y'all niggas
So
talking
you
about.
love him?
2 years from now, there's gonna be a Low and Lows podcast, bro.
There will be,
It's
yeah.
already
That'd be
written.
hard.
It's already written. You know what I'm saying?
If it's an NBA pod, you know what I'm saying? He's not cheating on me on the comedy category, right?
Oh my god!
We're comedy now?
Oh yeah, we
He
are.
squeezes us in. He squeezes in.
Tell us a joke, John,
Look
so
at
we can qualify.
John just learned shit. He's like, man.
I don't be. We got a group chat, but we just got it. So we go from gaming to
would you
leisure
say
to comedy.
Omar, I have a question for you.
We might have to put our shit in cooking.
We're in all three now. We're in all three now, John. Omar, would you say that Lowe's the king of Twitch sports?
Hell no.
Okay.
Dang, I gave him that title.
Oh, you did?
Well, I said it yesterday. I
I
didn't
was say
give
you
it
could
to
be
him.
wrong
I didn't
too.
give it to
You
him.
could be wrong too.
Who's the
That's
king
part
of
about
Twitch
you.
sports? It's not Lowe's, is it?
Hell no. So
Okay.
let's keep it a buck. Everybody
Oh my
else,
God.
every other thing that I watch,
Oh
they
my
have terrible, unoriginal takes. They don't know anything about
You
basketball
hear that, Lo? About your takes?
at all.
I don't hear it because
Because he was just saying that about a content creator.
Wait. How many videos you got that are inspired of ideas from me?
Whoa.
First of all, two
Whoa, he's a
things.
thief.
Two things.
I knew it. I knew Lou was.
at most 2.
That's a lie.
He's
Hey.
stealing.
On the Discord, I've heard it before, man. He's like, yeah, me and my brother were having this conversation.
Whoa.
He'll call me at night and be like, yo, so what you think about like a Jeremy Lamb video?
Oh,
You
wow.
I've never in my life made a Jeremy Lamb video.
Like, you never call me and then you ask me
Lowe's a
something,
fraud.
and then I talk for like 30 minutes about it. You be like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You see what I'm
Lowe's a
saying?
fraud.
All right,
Is that
all right,
even-
I'm gonna call you back.
Is that even your
He's a
opinions on the
bald-headed
videos?
fraud.
Low got a ghost right now.
All of my opinions are
He
mine.
just said 2. He just said 2. He literally just said 2. Did he not say 2?
Except 2 videos.
We can still have the same opinions, can we not?
Oh,
How come you
wow.
call me and let me talk for 45 minutes before
45 minutes?
Before he makes his opinion, he lets me talk for 45 minutes.
Wow.
That's never.
You know what,
never
Omar?
happened.
We're gonna.
That's a hope.
Omar, we're
That's
gonna
the
have.
whole podcast.
Hold on, we're gonna have to have a
Wow.
full length sit down with you, man, and really dive deep into these
Omar's the
allegations.
real legend of winning. Oh, wow.
Listen, just know, shout out to the best, you know what I'm saying, Twitch sports or
He put his
basketball
ass in your
podcast.
face.
Shout out to the best Twitch basketball podcast that doesn't rely on NBA players, you know what I'm saying, to make their content. Fuck Los.
What's considered a podcast?
What's considered? I don't know. You gotta ask me. I don't care. I don't know the analytics. I just host the shit.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Wow. Well, there goes Omeezy, man. You know, he just
that's not Omeezy, that's low. Apparently.
whole time.
That's legend of winning.
That's legend of winning. Low is just the body that the information comes out of.
We'll get into all of that, I guess, when we have Omar on the pod. I have some questions about those reference tracks he was making for your videos.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, we at the podcast now. How is that growing? How is that going? I know Omar said y'all are the number one on Twitch, but
are you number one the same way every toothpaste is number one, or?
Oh my god! I don't think so. I mean, every time we live stream on Twitch, we're in the sports category, and I don't think anyone else does a basketball pod within the sports category. So
it is.
It's bigger than us.
How big are y'all?
They do. The people who do Players Choice on TikTok, they do a podcast.
How many viewers are they getting?
I don't know.
Hey, them niggas is cringy though.
Oh,
Omar said them niggas is cringy.
Though.
That's just the off mic conversation going
Per
on.
sources.
That's what Low said.
Per sources.
Per sources.
Per sources.
Per sources.
Got a emoji
Sources
bomb.
tell peer-to-peer podcasts.
Damn, I gotta get back right here.
Come on back. Hey, Omeezy.
Them the same niggas that come with unoriginal content talking about, you know what? Clay ain't never been a defensive player. He don't never have defense. We could make salacious comments too.
Salacious.
We could be dumb. You know what I'm saying? We could say dumbass. Let me get out your. We could say dumbass shit all day on pod and make headlines. But fuck that. We a real pod.
So I fuck with that opinion.
And they got a white guy in it.
Hey, can you expand on that thinking? Expand on that thinking with Low. I kind of want to see a full-length feature film on that topic right there.
I've actually already made one, so it's done.
Oh, original. Okay.
I've already
Omeezy?
reacted to one of their takes, so it's done already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Omeezy, you the real secret behind Low's success, right?
Well,
He said, well, that was the off-camera
So
conversation.
what's the next video I'm dropping if that's the case?
we gotta discuss it, twin.
The video.
They haven't had the meeting yet. They haven't had the meeting yet.
The video's already been edited.
Come on back.
Hey, Omeezy, we're going to get your full-length feature podcast. We're going to dive deep into these allegations, and we're going to get to the bottom of whether or not Low really has any original opinions.
They're gonna call it.
You can't spell Marcel without Omar. M-A-R.
Oh my fucking gosh, you can't do that.
Whoa.
He made you, nigga.
Whoa.
He made you, nigga.
Whoa.
Oh my God, you
He-
can't spell.
He's just gonna forget the letter
Low
O.
without
It's
O.
Yeah, I know, he just dropped the letter O.
Man, he brought us to school
We
and schooled us.
also not acknowledge that that's not even his first name.
Oh wow.
He said cut the pot. That's not his real first name, but it's
Damn. Our next podcast gonna be the Legend of Low.
how are you? How are you? The legend of Omar. Leo.
Wow. The myth. Omar the myth.
Okay, so we're right now. We're at a point where you at the podcast. How was that? How you doing with that? How's that growing? What's the next step in that? What can we expect from that? You know, how's Twitch treating you?
Oh, we're getting 150, 200 viewers every pod now, which is insane. Because literally like 2 months ago, getting 60 max like peak on a pod was good for us. So the last 2 months have been crazy for us, donations wise, sub wise, and stuff like that. YouTube numbers have been up as well. Like even the clips are getting like 1,000 views now, and we used to just expect like 300 from them shits. And then the full pods, again, like 2K used to be a good episode, but now we're getting like 4, 5, 5.5K, like regularly, even without a guest. So we are on our way up, man. We're on our way up. Hopefully by the end of this year, we can get to like 8K, 9K every pod. I think that'd be really good for us. So going up there, man. Going up there. Indeed.
Anything else?
So Omar just threw up the set. You know what set that is, Bsolz?
I don't.
Let's keep it a buck set.
Damn,
Oh my
you need
God.
to teach Bsolz the set, bro.
wow.
No cap. He has no clue what it looks like.
That's crazy. I learned so much today, man, about all these falsified, terrible contents. Low is not real. It's crazy. Bsolz.
A lot of crazy revelations.
Actually, that's my first time knowing. I thought everybody in the community didn't write scripts.
Dang.
What you mean?
I don't write a script. But I thought that was common. I thought everybody just got on mic and just talked.
Oh, you don't write a script because you discuss it with your, you
You make bullet points?
know what I'm saying, with Omar.
The only time I make a bullet point is if like it's a very long video. But most of the time I just talk.
What happens if like you have an opinion that's not on the reference track?
Or Omar's
You
out of
add it in?
town. Or Omar
There's
phone
nothing.
dies.
There's no reference track. There's nothing. Right
Okay.
now.
What happens if Omar phone dies? What do you do then? Like, how do you?
There's nothing I do.
Like, Omar goes out of town.
Actually, I don't even know what video you've ever recommended me to make, and I made it.
No, you get the list ready, Omar.
Get the list ready. This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, Meezy.
So
The Legend of
eventually,
Low.
I guess y'all have your
Oh,
relations.
he did give me a Donovan Mitchell take. I'll give you that.
Which take?
Donovan Mitchell.
Being good?
We were both watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a sleeper in the draft. He turned out to be the biggest sleeper in that draft, in my opinion.
You get a cut from that video?
No, nigga.
Oh, okay. The experience.
Also, that video didn't earn no money. That's a college. You know they had college. They take all that money, so it don't matter.
So he literally just use it for views.
Damn.
Wow.
Just views.
His own
Just
family.
Wow, for notoriety, you don't get shit. Niggas don't even know you.
Damn. But hey, man.
They know low though.
Yeah, they know low.
They know low.
He's the face.
They don't know them. They don't know. They think you're him. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real low.
That's the real low.
So we eventually, on the playback side of things, we needed so Toasted originally managed the launch in like the first month, I think, of the channel. And he would upload the videos, come up with titles, thumbnails. He'd do a lot of the strategy work. And he helped me with that stuff on my main channel for years. He started off as my designer, eventually became like I would go back and forth with him on titles. Over time, he kind of just got a good understanding of YouTube, just working with me and some other content creators in the space. But eventually, he got another opportunity in Bounce. So I was like, damn, I don't even know where I'm gonna find somebody that has like that level of expertise at. Like, I don't even think it exists. And me and Lo went through like a few different interviews with some channel managers. And I was like, this doesn't feel like it. Because I know when people know what they're talking about, and these guys don't know what they're talking about. Maybe they do, but not more than I do. And I can't leave someone to do something knowing that I could just do it better and that I'm fully capable of doing it. So it just felt like a pointless hire if I picked up somebody else. But then Lo reached out, was like, Bsolz interested. I was like, word? I remember I gave you a call. I was in the backyard here just pacing because that's back when I lived here full time. And I was like, I was just trying to gauge your interest, and you were telling me how you were interested in the role. I'm curious why you were originally interested in the role, and then how you felt about it like months afterwards.
Right. Well, I feel like, again, in terms of my channel, my personality is, I feel like I know a lot about YouTube, but it doesn't translate to like on-camera success, if that makes sense. Like I do a lot of research when it comes to analytics, what works, what doesn't on YouTube, and I guess it'd be better for me to be in a role where, you know, I'm working with someone to help them achieve their goals and analyze their direction type shit. So in that sense, I was very interested, and also I ain't gonna lie, like just being able to work with you guys, because I've been watching you for years. I've known Lo since like 2017. So to get that opportunity to work with people that like I genuinely fuck with and I'm cool with, was a big deal to me. Type shit.
Word. I'm glad it worked out, man. We like having you on the team. Bsolz is the guy who comes with the titles, thumbnails for the playback videos. He plays a big role in just the overall consistency of the channel. And you know, there's a lot of inconsistent channels out there on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So when you get consistent people in there, it's just such a beautiful thing to see the content come out at on schedule all the time. You know, Caleb's in the back fucking doing his animations and shit. Yeah. Just letting us know that he's part of the process too. Caleb bodies it always. So
canned animations.
Caleb got his own canned animations. So I mean, now where do you see yourself? And I hate this question really, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. But like, what's the future look like for you?
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, but like, what's your like aspirations though? Like, is it to have the biggest podcast? Is it to like blow up on some behind the scenes shit? Like where do you see yourself? You know what I'm saying? Years from now.
I just honestly just want to be making content full time. I think it's so cool that like you can make a living off of just talking about shit like you're actually interested in, and you know, being able to manage your own hours, travel at your own pace, and stuff like that. I think it's very cool that I have this opportunity to like interact with like people actually like look up to me to a certain degree, and I think that's the coolest shit in the world. Because I thought, you know, when I was a kid, that was reserved for only the mega stars like the Brad Pitts and shit like that. But you know, to see that on a smaller scale with me, like people recognizing me in public type shit, and it's not often, but when it does happen, it's like damn, like people actually watch me and like get excited when they see the content I make. I think that's very cool. So
yeah, I would say this on the podcast. I have like the perfect level of like people know me. Like I had to say it in a way that doesn't sound conceited. Because I can go outside.
The perfect level.
Yeah, because it doesn't interrupt anything I have going on. But it's so cool, man. It's so cool to go outside and people's jaws just drop. You would think Kobe hit a game winner
That's
behind
so
me.
cool, bro.
That shit is so cool, bro. That shit is fucking unreal. Okay. That shit is.
What's that reaction for? What's that reaction?
No, I'm sorry.
Bro, I was. This happened. It's you know what I'm saying. The craziest one I seen since DreamCon. I put up to the QT, right?
Yeah.
And I got on my car, but I noticed that two people popping out of a black sedan noticed me. Man, when I tell you they started screaming in this,
Started screaming?
they were screaming, like, yo, agent, oh shit, like they were loud, bro. They were loud, no cap. I was like, that's so wild. That is so wild, man.
Crazy.
I'm glad your hat came off, Lo.
He said no cap.
It's something similar happened to that when we was shooting. The dude was from Augusta and he saw us shooting and he told his pops, pull over, pops. Pull over. I know that's not agent over there.
You gotta do a Yui.
Yeah, do it right now, pops, in the middle of Atlanta.
No, but I love that he knew both of us and he watched playback.
He saw
That's
Bsolz.
beautiful.
He was like, is that Bsolz? Oh my god.
Oh shit, Bsolz here too. What the fuck?
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Who's that over there? That Morris Chestnut?
You know, one of the perks now is people just give me like merch all the time. So I've been getting like an excessive amount of merch that doesn't fit me.
I bought the Black Okage's merch.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What's his merch look like? I'm curious.
It's his birthday today, so you go on his page, you'll see it.
What
yeah, happy
size,
birthday,
what
happy
size
birthday.
merch they send you?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
They sent me small and they said, Kai, it might fit Kai. I don't know if it's going to fit you.
Is it you a small?
It's just what he had. He gave me 2 trucker hats and a small shirt. And he like, it might fit you. I don't know.
Nigga, that's Kai's fit. Ain't nothing but Kai. A trucker hat and a small, that's a Kai fit.
Nah, but
Trucker hat and a small.
which is cool because I actually don't like buying clothes. So if people are going to send me clothes, I will be wearing them. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I do. I haven't bought clothes in like 4 months. I'll be wearing merch
Yeah, no cap.
That's a fact.
every week. New thing in the thing. Check the PO box. Put it on. Shout it out.
You send it to you in a P.O. box?
Yeah,
Word.
it's love though.
Yeah, we do.
All right, Bsolz. I think you kind of know where we at right now, dog.
Get real now.
And I need you to be honest with us.
Yeah,
Oh.
it might get hot. You may want to take your hoodie off, or Agent may take it off for you.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I'll let him take it
man,
off.
Take his socks off.
When
Feel
we
the
go to
carpet.
Valentino, they'll take it off for him.
About to get real.
Oh, man.
With their
Try to
teeth.
be on as long as
They're
I
gonna
can.
take it off with their teeth.
So let's start it strong. What's your biggest?
Two
Taking
males.
Take a hoodie off with your
Two
teeth.
males.
Wow.
Indian and a big black man.
Just banging just nibbling his hoodie like, ugh. Just fucking rip it off.
What's
So,
your
man,
name?
somebody whisper
What's
your
your
ear.
name? Oh my god.
What you doing here? So what y'all up to?
What's your biggest?
What's your wildest
simp
dream?
moments?
Biggest simp moment.
What's your fantasy?
Honestly, you kind of already knew about it. We were in the car ride the other day. Like, why does Bsolz have a promise ring? I was like, I think that's my biggest simp story. Deadass.
Is that the thing you're wearing currently?
Yeah,
What'd you make a promise to?
my girl, bro. My girl.
Omar said, "Cut the fucking podcast."
Wait, pause. So
What's your
you're
promise?
you're actively in a relationship.
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh,
What is a promise ring? Can you break that down for people who've
What'd
never?
you promise?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, what you promising?
I ain't gonna lie. My girl, I didn't even know it existed. I ain't gonna lie. My
Okay.
girl
I
was
knew they
like,
existed.
my girl
I
was
ain't
like,
promised shit.
my girl was like, dang, this promise ring looks cool. I'm like, this looks really good. I was like, dang.
Were y'all walking beside some ring shops?
Oh no, we were on K.com. KJewelers.com.
Oh, that's
Why
what
are
you
you
fucked
end up
up.
on KJeweler.com?
Oh, this a real deal.
You
Promise ring.
don't just scroll across
That
KJewelers.com.
ain't not like you just kind of sift through like Twitter.
You must have
and
this promise
YouTube.
on ink. They must be putting out promises
It's
in
never
a
about where
folder.
I accidentally scrolled on K Jewelers.
So
She was
so you're on
chilling,
K Jewelers
Right.
and she sees diamonds, but she tells you
wait,
she
wait,
She
really
doesn't have
promise.
something expensive, bro.
Let me start with the promise first.
Promise.
okay, and you told her.
She was just she looked at it. She was like, "Dang, that looks nice." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." And then to her surprise, I got her the ring she was looking at like a week later type shit.
That's not really a simp. That's
I'm
you're in a
telling you, the
relationship,
biggest one I
right?
have.
No,
but
you're
that's
not
the biggest
done
one.
yet.
Okay, so there's more to the story.
But also, this wasn't like a year into our relationship. This was like 3 months in. So it was-
How much was the ring?
Oh, be so.
How much was the ring?
3 months? In?
You've been wearing that same promise
That's
ring?
90 days. You can return something in 90 days. That's a warranty. Wait.
And then she asked me, "Do you want one too?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Get something matching."
You told
know what I'm
her
saying?
why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was paying for it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was like, "Yeah,
You
why
can
not?"
try to save it. No, she paid for it, though, dog. Don't worry, I'm a big alpha over my
But
house.
then,
I'm alpha my crib. She paid for that shit.
but then when she asked
beta?
me, but
I'm an alpha male.
when she got it for me, I didn't even know like when you even get a promise ring, it's really only for women.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know like I'm like
still rock
not
it?
supposed to have one type shit. So I'm like,
But you know
no,
now.
huh?
You know now, though.
now that you know, how
I'm
have
not
you
throwing it away.
adjusted?
What the fuck? Yeah, I found out this is only for women. I'm just throwing this out. Like, no,
Oh, you don't throw it out. You just,
Now you know what you have to do. You have to like frame it and put it somewhere where you guys can see it all the
yeah.
time, so that she'll believe like,
Or make it a
oh
necklace.
man,
Make it a
it's
necklace.
better. It's better up here on this important wall than it is on my finger type shit.
I also got a engraving in the inside of it.
And what's that
type shit.
say right there?
It says, "I love you" in Filipino.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm a simp.
But y'all meant.
Say,
Wait,
man?
hold on,
That
pause.
is my
Y'all meant
biggest
that at month 3.
Yeah. And we're going strong, so I mean, hey,
I guess y'all was right.
yeah.
He was
You
right.
just know.
Yeah, that's all it takes. 90 days.
I'm proud of you. 90 days.
So it's been 2 years now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Our
you
plans
can
to
make it a
live
necklace,
together
though.
in a couple
that's
months.
not really a simp though, because if that's your girl
That's your girl. It don't
and
count.
you promise her what?
So
What do
90
you?
But 90 days, y'all were official, apparently. So 90 days.
No, before the 90 days, we were already official.
You was already talking.
y'all
It
move
was
fast.
made it official.
Y'all move
Yeah,
hella
yeah.
fast.
Oh. So you knew her longer than 3 months. Like you just been official for 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes more sense now. Okay.
So it's not. That's not. That's not.
Oh,
bad.
okay,
That's not a
word,
simp.
word.
Yeah.
So you was already
I-
talking to her, then you made it official.
I've honestly known her since 8th grade.
Oh, okay, that makes
it's the
this
girl
makes
that-
sense.
God
8th
damn.
grade through high school. And then in college, we went to 2 different colleges. And
Oh,
then
you
I ain't gonna
stuck.
lie, I think it was Easter sophomore year. I hit her up on Snap. I was like, yo, happy Easter. And then she said, happy Easter back. And then we
See,
just-
kids. See, them
That's all it
happy
takes.
anythings is bait. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Happy
happy
Easter.
birthday,
That's all it
happy
takes.
New Year, happy any day, Groundhog Day.
Any
no, there's
national day.
they don't
just
give
tell
a
her.
fuck about Groundhog Day.
That's the shot. Bsolz put a happy Easter
Happy
shot.
Easter.
You know what I'm saying? He dropping.
Easter Sunday shot.
Let me stuff them eggs.
Are you
Find these
Christian?
eggs.
Christian? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
we
baby.
went to the same Christian school too. throughout high
Oh
school.
wow.
Okay.
Not Christian
I was
school.
about to say, you know, you
Sunday
fucking-
school.
Happy
Crazy.
Easter.
If you even practice Christianity, you was still sending happy Easters out. I'm like,
I got
What does a
something in
promise
this
ring
egg
mean
for
though?
you.
I'm just asking out of curiosity. What does it
I
mean?
promise you, I love you.
I got something
Yeah,
in this
like,
egg for you.
All right.
What the fuck is John saying?
Come find what's in my egg.
Yeah, it's like I promise you that I'm gonna love you as long as I can. And then the next, so it's like a promise ring, an engagement ring, and then that.
That's what she tried.
Oh,
That's what
word.
I didn't even know they existed until she
she
told
broke
me.
it down to you like, no, you got this is the process that we're going through. So first
Step one.
it's promise, then it's engagement, and then it's wedding.
How far along is the engagement?
I don't know.
I don't want to press you on it because she might watch this, but I'm curious.
I don't know.
She's definitely watching this.
Okay.
She's definitely watching this.
Oh, yeah. She's ready.
You don't know?
It's good.
So
held,
what is it gonna be?
you held it down though. You held it
When is
down.
it gonna be? So when's the engagement gonna be, bro? If you promised in 3 months, you can engage in 2 years, dog. So what's going on, bro?
You sound like
Sooner
her.
than that. Y'all-
What the fuck? I mean,
But what did you
we've
promise?
had those conversations already. I think when we're like 24, 25 type shit.
What's the promise mean? You won't cheat.
So what's gonna
you won't
happen in
love
24,
forever, ever?
25?
Probably get engaged.
Shut the
I mean, but what's changed? Wait, what do you say?
John just saying shit back there.
No, I just wondering what's the promise. Was the promise I would never cheat? I would never not love you no
He just
more,
said
no
it. He
matter.
said, I promise I'll love you as long as I can.
Oh, so you made that? You wrote it down? How does it come? Does it come with the ring? You write it down with the
It was
the
on the
jeweler?
receipt. No.
It's on the receipt?
Like I said, bro, I didn't really know about it till she brought
Oh,
it
this is
up.
new to me. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So if a girl does try this with me, I know how to effectively turn it out, but I know the background on it.
Right.
You know?
Just do a Scouts honor.
John is fucking hilarious.
John, just do a Scouts honor, man. I promise I'll be there for you, baby girl. Don't worry about it.
I'm not even gonna promise. I'm not even gonna promise.
Just
I
gonna
don't
do
like
it?
lying.
Okay, so I wouldn't consider that a simp moment since that's your girl, but
Yeah, that can't be
I
a simp
knew-
moment
I
because
knew
that's your
you weren't
girl.
gonna-
Yeah,
That's the
not simp.
closest thing I have to it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not simp.
And
That's not
she's
simp.
also my first girlfriend ever.
Oh, that's just real love. That's nothing I can't.
when
That's real
Caleb's
love.
video, when Caleb's episode come out,
But you don't have to be.
You're not cool.
But that's the thing, though. You could just be dating and then has simped.
I've never dated before.
Okay. Technically, neither has Caleb, but he had the crazy simp story I heard in my life. Like, he didn't date the girl he simped over. That's the worst type of simp, though.
I had
He's
a
doing
girlfriend
his
in
animations in the
6th
background.
grade. Oh my! I had a girlfriend in 6th grade that broke up with me the same day we started going out, bro. That was tough. That was tough. I ain't gonna lie.
How long you cried?
Hmm?
How long you cried?
2 hours. I'm kidding.
That's 120 minutes.
You lied for cry.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
But you cried though.
Uncountable hours. I'm kidding.
Uncountable.
You cried though, right?
I'm pretty I don't remember. It was 6th grade.
Yeah, that nigga cried.
Cried.
So talk to us
Probably.
about like
Probably.
That
talk
boy
to us
face
about
was
the
swollen.
itinerary on the day. Wake up, you know what I'm saying, say hi, ask you to be your girlfriend in first period. How'd it
Right.
go?
Yeah, so I think we were already good friends leading up to second period.
Good
or whatever
friends.
It was.
Okay.
Good friends.
You know what I'm
Good
saying?
friend. I know a couple
The
good
vibes
friends.
were there. The vibes were there.
Vibes.
Yeah.
And then I asked her out, man. I was like, "Yo, do you want to be my girlfriend?"
You said, yo, you want to be my girlfriend?
Something along those lines.
Yo.
And she
You're
said
like,
yes.
Yes.
She said yes.
Yes.
Shit, shawty, you
So
got a
then
nigga or something? You
She
wanna-
gave me a hug before she went to the school bus. Before I went to my school bus.
Now, this is a real question. I'm not even trolling. Did you get butterflies when she hugged you?
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh my God, I just discovered a fucking simp moment of mine. Okay, keep going.
Right. So yeah, we got her first and last hug.
Oh man.
Wait.
Wait, y'all came back. You came back out the school bus, and she was like, "Nah, this ain't gonna work out."
She literally texted me like after she went to the gym. She's like, "Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out."
Did you grab her
I
ass?
was like, "Damn,
You
what
grab
did
her
you
ass?
do at the gym that changed your mind, man? What the fuck?"
You grab her ass?
I mean, she didn't go to no gym in 6th grade. You mean gym class?
She worked out.
In the 6th grade?
Yeah. The hell?
Hey, have y'all
The
ever heard
hell?
of somebody working out in the 6th grade? Who's these?
She was built different.
If you play soccer,
Yeah, you play-
You do some type of working out.
When you give her that hug, what I realized,
She
you
was
gotta
lifting
be,
weights in the 6th grade.
She's not talking about that type of gym.
Oh.
She was probably just like doing cardio.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she
okay.
was like.
What?
She wasn't doing
Hey, she's doing
deadlifts.
Romanian
My girl.
deadlifts in the 6th grade. I expect her to be in the Olympics today.
Nah. And then she gave me a text. She was like, "Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out."
I'm not gonna lie, that happened to
She
me
got done
too.
with the cardio and was like, "Yeah, I don't know about that nigga."
Oh, I said,
Not
"What
a-
happened during that run, man?"
And you cried.
cool.
Did you ever ask her about that? Or you just pretend like you never said it?
I pretended like it never happened. Ain't gonna lie.
That's how I'd have handled it like that too. I'm not going to lie to you, man.
So, wait, does the story get better? Did you get her back in the future?
Nah.
Oh. I had
sure
the
it moved
same
like 6
story,
months
but I
later.
got her back in the future. But it was like that. I did the same thing. I cried too. I'm not gonna lie. I
So
cried.
much so to the point where like I literally said my girlfriend right now is my first girlfriend of all like ever. Like I just kind of like forgot about the 6th grade girlfriend.
That's not really a girlfriend.
It's not really
it doesn't count.
It's not really-
It was
that's not a
literally
girlfriend.
like
It's a
5
false
hours.
commitment.
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Some like Flight Mike's content.
We'll save you. That's not. Yeah, we'll save you, Bsolz. That's not really a girlfriend.
Not really a girlfriend.
That's not really a girlfriend, guys. We got them.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey, John, you said something about you doing the same thing.
Yeah, I did. It happened to me too. I was at summer camp, and I like this girl. What happened? What's that? What happened?
I know somebody.
Yeah, I was in. I don't know. I don't remember how old I was. I was young though. I guess it was probably middle school. Somebody that had to be middle school. And I like this girl. She was very popular at the camp. You know what I'm saying? The light skinned shawty. She was good. Everybody wanted her. I wanted her. I was funny though. That's the thing that separated me. I was funny as fuck. So like
Go ahead,
So,
John. You're hilarious. Keep going.
Yeah, so I'm talking to her and everything like that. It's going good. I'm thinking it's my time because you know every time summer camp comes around, everybody get their own girlfriend and boyfriend just for the summer. They go back to school and they're kind of dead, but it's just for the summer. You know what I'm saying? You have your
How old
little.
are you at this point?
I had to be sometime in middle school, maybe 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade.
It's like 11, 12.
Yeah, I was young, but everybody had their little girlfriend. I got a crush on you, and then you know this before the girls and boys got separated. So you see each other at field trips, or you see each other in the morning when you playing outside. You're like, oh, that's my girl, or you know what I'm saying for the summer. So for the summer, I wanted this girl. My chances were looking good. You know what I'm saying? It was looking good. The girl be whispering, like, you kind of think you're cute. I tell my homeboys, and you have one messenger that go from table to table. I think Lo got a crush on you, or what you think about my boy Lo over there? And I'll be over there like this. I'll be over there across the room eating like breakfast, like Frosting Flakes or Fruit Loops, and had that one kid that just did everything. I said, yeah, go tell her over there that I like her shoes. I like her or something. Tell her something cool. So he go over there and he'll fuck it up. John said you got a nice neck.
Nice
come back
neck.
and just give me a thumbs up. So I'm thinking
It's the worst messenger of all time.
No, you just do that just to fuck it up. So she'll think it's funny. She'll laugh. She'll be like, oh, she'll look over there. She's out and her friends. So basically, I asked her out in the morning, so in the AM, and she broke up with me by the PM. And she sent a girl to tell me that it wasn't gonna work out. So we was at like this little. It's like they had like after place. So it was like where they had like a basketball court and stuff like that. So you'll go after school not after school, but at the end of the camp before you go back to the main center to get picked up and stuff. But it's like an activity place. So we went there, and then I saw her friends huddled up, and they're like, I got to tell you something, John. She doesn't want to be your girlfriend anymore. Bye. It just runs away.
Bye.
So that shit hit me
That's
hard.
some sixth grader shit.
Yeah,
Bye.
that shit hit me hard. I like, damn, she couldn't even tell me.
But you got her back one day.
Huh? Yeah, later on, like, I think I was like 4 years later in the camp. I got her back. And then I ended up dubbing her and get a girl when I went back to camp for real. But it was like, it wasn't like that. Like, it wasn't in that sense, but it was like, we was in different schools. She was focused on her school. She was really smart. I didn't have a car. I wasn't really seeing her like that. The girl at my school, 5 minutes away, she had a car. I'm going to see her every day. You know what I'm saying? You see how that kind of played out? But, yeah, we still cool to this day. But, yeah, that's how it worked out. But I cried in the bathroom. I miss Halo. You know they had the game right before it's time to go. They had, like, the Xboxes.
Yeah.
I missed the whole Halo session. I just went in the bathroom and just cried. And niggas asked me, I just told them my stomach hurt.
Of course. The classic, my stomach.
Had to bare
hurt.
butt it too.
100%.
Had to sell it. I sat on the toilet, bare butt, cried.
I had a simp story that just came to me too, man. I was in 8th grade, right?
Right.
We had her like, it was like our final dance. All our grades are final, all type of shit, right? So there's this girl that I thought was cute, but I ain't never tell her that. You know what I'm saying? You know how you do it slick ways you could let her know, like you make your bio some lovey-dovey shit on MSN Messenger type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I never did nothing forward. I was a bitch, high key, low key. So so like eventually I'd be going to school early, like 10 minutes early, just to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on type shit. But she would never come early. Long story short, man.
That boy said I come early, but she never.
So we came to this dance, right? This is at the end of 8th grade. We've been graduated. It's like the final days. We got our grades and shit. We're at the school dance now, right? And I don't know how y'all dances work, but we had like parents kind of like sometimes. It's usually teachers, but if there's not enough teachers, a couple parents would just come and like supervise the dance. So like you can't even do nothing crazy because there's parents. So if someone started twerking, it'd be crazy. So you just got done doing the fucking Soulja Boy and just a whole bunch of generic platonic shit because that's what was hot at the time, man. So eventually, you know what I'm saying, this shit slows down because, you know, it starts with the lit shit. Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying, some Drake. Eventually, it gets to like the lovey-dovey shit. It slows down.
That is a sick DJ. That nigga's
In
nasty.
8th grade?
Yeah.
It slows
If an 8th grade DJ start playing some fucking R&B, some slow jam.
But not on no like fucking on you, just love songs, really.
For what though, nigga? You're
But
in
that's
8th
what
grade.
the fuck the DJ
It's only
did.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah. That DJ needs to be fired.
He's
no
played
cap.
some love songs, and you know, like some people is already in relationships, so they just immediately look at their partner and they get to doing that little slow dance. Right. You know, I'm already like pretty awkward because I don't know how to dance. So I'm like in the back post and I'm about cool as shit with my foot up, one foot on the ground, just surveying the landscape, talking shit about this shitty dance. Oh, fuck this dance, man. Look at Miss Thomas. I fucking hate Miss Thomas. I can't wait so I never had to say Miss Thomas' face again. So I'm in the back just trying to be cool, right? And
trying to be cool.
He's trying.
Hey, he gave it a good effort. Agent trying to be cool.
In the back by the punch.
He literally described it too. He got it. Hey, fuck Miss Thomas.
Thomas right there. And, you damn near failed me.
And occasionally, like when it was a song everybody knew, like I'll get out the back and I'll be like, yo, I know this one. You did.
Right.
Tight shit.
You were dancing by yourself though while you doing
that? No. Me and my group of friends. We all kind of retreated at the same time. So
you was just dancing alone.
You did the Soldier Boy by yourself.
The crowd got lit when Soldier Boy came on.
They just doing the corner.
Soldier Boy, I'm
looking cool over here. Don't even worry about it. I'm cool over here.
Nah, so
that boy hitting that RoboCop.
This shit slowed down. You know what I'm saying? You know how you had to like
that boy hitting that RoboCop in the back by the finger foods.
So you know how
by the speaker, the nigga that danced by the speaker
in the back. So you know how when it slows down, you just do like a quick look around to see like if you lock eyes with somebody and you're fucking with her, it's game time, right? So I'm sitting back and I'm trying to lock eyes, you know what I'm saying? And this girl that I liked for like a couple years, bro, is dancing with this other guy. But I had to I didn't have great vision, so I had to squint to see it, and my heart like fucking dropped, bro. I'm like, man, I didn't even know they was fucking with each other. I've never seen them talk before.
Probably wasn't.
Bro, I know her. Like, she doesn't like him.
Is that confident? He probably just came up to her, started dancing. That's
no cap. So, but here's the thing. A couple of the girls at the school knew that I liked her. I'm not gonna lie, she probably knew, to be honest. But a couple of the girls knew that I liked her, and they looked in my direction on some like, yo. And I was like, damn. So I just left. So I left, and my homeroom teacher was my homeroom teacher mainly teaches music. So I don't know how it works for y'all, but your homeroom teacher deals with like 60% of the courses for you, and you have like specialty teachers for shit like high school, shit like music. Yeah. So our school, I mean, our homeroom was like the drum set was in our homeroom, everything. So I just went up to our homeroom, bro, and I was so fucking like I didn't even want to be in there no more because my heart literally dropped for the first time in my life. And I was like, I felt that, bro. I was like, what the fuck was that feeling? That was garbage. I went up to.
You were playing drums by yourself?
Nah, I just went up to the room and I just sat there for a little bit and I thought, is that a report cards on the table? So I just started looking through everyone's report cards, no cap. And I noticed that I didn't get the best marks in drama, and I thought I was the best drama student. I was livid. And then the exact moment I realized that, the girl that got a higher grade than me in drama walked in and she's like, oh yeah, I thought you should have got the higher grade too. I'm like, you was looking through these shits as well? So then we start chopping it up, and then she's like, "Why are you up here?" So now we're chopping it up, bored as fuck in our music room.
I wanted to pause. This is all 14-year-old agent. Just imagine that. I just want y'all niggas to imagine little teeny bopper agent with a big ass afro.
You went through the report cards too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, just imagine.
That's crazy.
No, but in our school we used to because I never did it, but we used to take report cards and then Photoshop them to say better things and then show them to our parents. I personally always had decent grades, so I never did it. But some people that have strict parents that only need A's, like they did that shit. But my parents wouldn't bug out if I got a B.
Photoshop A's all year and don't graduate.
No, they still graduated. But anyway, that day I was like, man, I'm a bitch, low key. But here's the thing, man. I didn't realize how big of a bitch I was until I got to 9th grade. Because from 1st grade to 8th grade, I had the same group of friends. I never needed to learn how to make friends because I made them in the 1st grade and we stayed cool to the 8th grade. But now when you go to high school, it's a way bigger school. Now it's like a couple thousand people per grade. No, it was like 1,000 people per grade. It was a big school. 1,000? Yeah, we were deep. We were like 4,000 or 5,000 deep as a school. So and I had to make new friends for the first time. I was like, this shit is, I'm a little awkward. How I approach people. And it just so happens that I just became friends with the people that played basketball the most. Because that's just what the fuck I liked. But yeah, it was at that moment I realized like I can't go out down bad like that ever again. You know what I'm saying? So
what happened with the girl at the report card?
Yeah, what happened to the girl?
Oh no, she's cool people. Like I didn't keep up with her.
What's the simp moment?
Okay.
The simp moment was the fact that there's a girl.
His heart dropped after a girl that really didn't like him danced with somebody else.
Yeah,
That's it.
but then look, it got worse because now
I
we're
thought
in
someone
grade
came in there
12.
to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
it's not.
in grade. So now we're in
thought
grade
you cried
12,
or
right?
something.
We're in grade 12. We're in prom now, right? And I didn't really want to be there, to be honest. I
Yeah,
really
yeah,
wanted to skip
flashbacks.
prom.
You had a
Yeah,
date?
yeah, no cap.
You had a date or went solo?
I went solo. Oh man, I'm a bitch.
To the
bro, I'm
Oh,
a bitch.
yo, you
Bro, you know
had-
why I went solo? Because the girl that I was fucking with, there was this like, bro, oh my god, there was a
bitch.
girl I liked in 12th grade, right? It was like the girls that I was fucking with wasn't fucking with me, and then the second they started fucking with me, I actually stopped liking them. Off like immediately they showed interest. I was like, ugh.
My friend has that same problem too.
I just had it in high school, but
okay.
if he's older and he has that problem, he needs to go to therapy. But but
She likes me.
so there was this like small, very small man, like smaller than Kai, and he was like he was kind of funny, a little weird, quirky. He was real quirky. He asked the girl I wanted out to prom before I could. So I'm like, man, fuck this. I don't even really want to go anyway, bro. Like, I'm not gonna risk the embarrassment. Everyone's posting their little promposals. I don't know if people still do that shit. People do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so people posting their promposals. So I just went on some chill shit. You know what I'm saying? And there was like an after party at my friend's house. So I was like, I kind of want to be there too. But when I went to prom, same shit. The lit songs was playing, you know what I'm saying? The Drakes, the Futures. And then,
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
grown agent in
And
the
then it's the
back.
slow songs playing now. It's the slow, they just slowed it down. And the second they slowed it down, you know what I'm saying? I locked eyes with the wrong individual. And I didn't want to dance with this person. So I immediately went to the tables. I got off the dance floor. Because I was like, I don't even really want to dance. I'm
Bro,
just
you
chilling.
left her locked eyed?
No, I just looked and she looked at me and I was like,
Oh,
so, but I didn't really want to dance, dog. I don't know how to dance. If I was going to dance, it's going to be with a girl I really fucked with.
So you would
you
rather
just didn't want to dance with her.
So then I went to the table, right? I don't know how bold she is as a human being because she came up to me and was like, let's dance. And I'm like, nah, man, I'm not really feeling it. And she said, come on, let's dance. And I kept telling her, no. She's like, come on. To the point where like she's getting loud and she's like pulling me. And I'm like, God damn, you're making
Get
a
over
scene.
here.
So
dance with me.
You locked eyes with me, so we're getting this done.
Dance, nigga.
so
You know the agreements.
So then like it got to the point where I was like, damn, I kind of had to say yes, fuck it, whatever. Like, let me stop being a bitch. So then I get up and I start dancing just on some slow dance shit, you know, one step here, one step there, hand on the waist type shit.
And on
And
the waist, huh?
but here's the thing though, there's some
I was gonna let this slide.
like
on the waist.
maybe 30% of people aren't dancing. They're just chill. Maybe say 40% of people is not dancing. They're walking around, they're looking, and they're looking at me like, "Yo, agent, what's going on, agent?" I'm like, "No," because I'm like, "No, I'm not."
It's not what it looks like, guys.
This is high school. The niggas gonna jump to conclusions. I didn't care it was the end of high school. You know what I'm saying? So, both the end of grade 8 and the end of grade 12, I just had like very bitch made moments, and when I went to university, I really tried to overcome that, and I think I did, bro. Now I don't give a fuck at all.
I kind of miss her.
Or I don't miss them at all.
Summer camp. I had it. Man.
You having flashbacks?
Yeah, John. Why
He's having
John? Why do you miss
flashbacks
her,
right
dog? Come on.
I don't know.
You end up dubbing her, so what does it matter?
No, I didn't end up. No, that's not taken out of content. I didn't end up.
Imagine
dubbing
she
her.
watches the pod and she's like, nigga, he ain't dubbed me.
No.
Yeah, let's not take it out of context. I dubbed you, nigga.
Yeah, no, that's wrong too. I wouldn't say dub because it wasn't like I was like fuck you and this and that. I just kind of went back to school and did my own thing, and it kind of just left it like.
Why do you miss her, John?
I don't know. She was very attractive. She was nice hair, nice skin, nice lips.
How old are you?
Huh?
Don't do that.
Oh, what you?
Old enough to get my dick wet.
Oh my god.
But I didn't get it
I
wet
actually
at that
don't
time.
think you were actually.
No, I was.
I actually don't think.
No, I was. At that
You
time.
was 18?
At that time.
You 18?
Huh?
You were 18?
No. But I was old.
What she look like now?
Can
I see?
let me see that.
You said
No,
you
I'm
said you still cool with her, right?
Up with her right now?
I don't think so, but I think I know some of her friends. I can go through
Well,
Instagram detection.
God, nigga.
Nah, I used to be like a lot more like nervous about shit. Nah, I wish I cared more. Man, we just shot a couple of AMP videos. Even like we shot some Patreon videos doing some public interview shit the other day. I don't care what comes out of my mouth anymore or how people react to it. Couldn't care
She
less.
still look good.
Oh, word. Let me see.
She still look good.
So you met her around 13. You right? You met her around 13?
On the far right there. Word. Nice long, you know what I'm saying?
She valid?
You know what I'm saying?
She valid?
She valid?
I don't.
Cool. She's the type of girl John would like ruin her life.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I try not to do that anymore.
He tries.
I try, but
So
I tell them up front. I say I'm a demon. I'm a problem, but they don't believe me. They think I'm all talk till I get into that verb. So I become a verb, become that action.
So you met her at 13.
No. The time where I was referring to, I was older at this point. I'm about to be, I think, a freshman in high school.
Ain't you at 13?
It's around 13. 13,
It is?
14. Yeah.
No, it's not. My brother's a freshman. He's 15.
15.
So 15 going on 16. Depending.
Yeah, I think freshman's 14, 15.
But you met.
I met her a while back though. I knew her for a long time. I know her since a little jit. I just didn't get the courage to try to ask her out to like later in the camp. The camp goes through like middle school all the way to high school.
From a little jit to like, how do you now?
I'm 3 years away from whooping your ass.
Oh my god.
6 months from billing you.
All right.
Bsolz, what's the top 5 thing you look for in a woman?
Or what's the top 5 attributes that you? That
But
you
he has a
love
girl.
in your girl.
Yeah,
No,
so
that's the wrong answer.
That's
the
weird.
wrong question. Just in women in general.
So women
You ask him when he gets horny. You get horny, Bsolz.
after Tokyo. I'm chill.
What does that mean? The fuck does that mean?
Hey, you're a kinky
Atlanta,
guy.
Georgia.
Real kinky guy.
Oh my god. Top 5 in women. I think comedic value has to be there, man. Like you can't be bland. You know what I'm saying?
Write it down, John. Comedic or humor.
Yeah. Comedic
Funny than
value.
a bitch. Yeah.
Comedic value.
Funny bitch.
Comedic humor. Number two. I think she has to be ambitious. I feel like
I like
Bitches.
that.
be
Ambitious.
driven somehow, somewhere.
I like
And
it.
bitches.
It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but like, just don't be sitting around doing
Make sure
nothing.
she's ambitious.
Ambitious. All right. 3.
Ambitious.
I think number 3 is caring. You gotta be caring.
Caring.
Like, you know, she can't be like
Awful.
if she doesn't care about you. Like, what's the point? You know
What's
what I'm
the
saying?
point?
So she
If
She
she's
has
not
to be
caring
caring.
and bitches and funny, I don't know. What's the,
Now I'm trying to really drive that joke home.
Yeah, I know.
this is cracking me up. Well, I'm so deep in the closet, but it's just so funny.
All right. So that's 3. What's the 4th one?
number 4. Low-key the smile, bro. Smile be underrated.
You're not the second person to say that in the last like 3 or
Man.
4 guests we had.
Smile.
Cause you know when I make her laugh, if she got a beautiful smile, that's something I'll be seeing a lot.
And when she's giving you head, like, you know what I'm saying? A good smile.
You gotta be smiling?
helps. No kidding.
Why does she have a
A
smile?
good smile helps.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. If my girl smiles while she's giving me, I'm gonna be asking to
See role playing dick sucking right now?
With the smile.
Nah, it's just like when she's doing it like as a chore, it's not the same as when she's doing it and enjoying herself. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
She sucks his dick Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Every day,
not
nigga.
again.
Not again.
Not again.
All right, go ahead, Bsolz. What's
So
the
you
fifth
basically
thing?
you have a smile on your face when she's sucking your dick, huh?
Nah, it's just such a beautiful thing to have a nice smile in general. But just
Wednesday,
I was just
8
giving
a.m.
a con-
No, I say you wanting me to say when she sucks my dick with that smile,
No, just in general.
Wednesday, 8 a.m. Time to suck that dick, baby.
and she does it with a smile on her face.
No, that's not what I meant. But go ahead. What's the fifth
That's
thing?
what you meant.
That's not
That's
what I meant.
asylum.
Be so like, yo,
mental
are you
health.
crazy? When she done, I want her smiling about
Suck
it.
it
Yo,
from the back with a smile on her face.
yo, Bsolz, what's the fifth thing, bro?
Suck it from the back with a smile on her face. That's the greatest.
Oh my god. Number 5. I mean, I'm gonna just keep it up. But the body has to matter at some
With a
point.
body.
Looks.
It wouldn't be self. Would
Yeah.
build different.
No
What's it?
cap.
Like I act like I don't look at it.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
you got to,
Let's get to that
man.
nasty
shit
talk,
is
That's
right?
an ass or titties. You ass
Y'all
or
like to
titties.
divide into like ass, tits. I'm just talking about the whole package.
He needs that
That
hourglass
boy
figure.
physique. He like that physique.
God,
But it's slow. It's
damn.
slow though. It's slow. I got 4 things.
So what you like, ass or titties?
Ass.
Said the oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. I like to hear.
Okay. That boy had to fix the hat. That boy getting hot. That boy getting hot.
And the last question I want to ask: what is at least for me? What's the favorite video you ever uploaded? Not what got the most views. Not what's your favorite video you ever uploaded.
I think, and it is my most viewed, but the Kobe video I did last year, just talking about like how the media just like ran with the story and was like rushing to be the first to it type shit. So I was like, yo, at some point you gotta own up to your responsibilities and like, cause I think TMZ, there was rumors about TMZ like reporting the story first before Kobe's family even knew about like the whole situation happening. Yeah. So that really pissed me off. And then there was another streamer using Kobe's like the whole event to get more views. And I think he titled his stream like playing my park for Kobe's death. I'm like, what?
Bro, I know who did that. I'm blanking on his name.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Remember that though, right?
Yes, somebody did that.
Yeah, so that was like
I Run You?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So he was in that video, and there was like a couple people. I think this was J Station. He was still popping at this time, and people were trying to do like I called Kobe Bryant at 3 a.m. videos
Type shit.
I'm like, what? So I did a whole like expose on that shit.
Word.
So I was really happy that video got a lot of good reception.
Yeah, 100%.
So
some demons out there, man.
Yeah.
That wasn't the last question though. Low lie, because the last question is, what's your horniest moment?
Horniest?
Oh, okay.
I think there was a phase in my life. I ain't gonna lie, like every morning before I went to school, because I used to take a shower in the morning before I go to school. I'd make a part of my routine, just bust one out real quick.
In the shower.
In the shower every morning.
Oh.
How long was this going? How long was this going on for?
To like sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, you was jacking off daily?
Not like I didn't start like in like 5th grade type shit.
Wake up.
When did you start?
I don't know. Freshman 8th grade probably. I don't know.
So 8th, 9th, and 10th.
He lying to us.
Yeah, there
I'm
might
saying,
have been
just-
some off days,
Low,
I don't know. You tell me that's your ritual, right?
Lo, you know that's completely normal, Lo. You wake up, you finish
No,
the
it's
homework.
not.
You finish your
I mean,
homework,
so
you didn't
serious.
do.
Y'all niggas, there's a lot of things that y'all say is normal. Like the nigga on tour is like, it's just normal to jack off in school, right? I was like, no, it's not actually.
It is normal, Lo. You just go beat one out.
And then Rusty was like, man, I jack off 3 times a day. I'm
That's
like,
normal, too.
Why are you doing that? Why are niggas
3
jacking
times
off
a day is like, you are determined to get erectile dysfunction. Just
Yeah.
determined.
Bro,
by the time he's 30
What's
to have,
erectile dysfunction?
like when your dick don't work properly.
So it's just like,
it don't get up when
It
it
don't
comes
get
to.
hard. Yeah.
Well,
That's it.
Bsolz, thanks for the podcast, dog.
Oh my god.
Any final words?
I had a lot of fun being on this, man. For real.
No,
For real, man.
I'm glad you
Appreciate
guys
y'all.
got a
but have
chance.
more fun tonight when you get to Tokyo. No.
Hey.
Hey.
It's not an A.
Hey.
Hey.
I told you ready.
Oh,
You ready?
shit.
You may don't show him your ring though.
Well, thank
Oh
you.
my
Oh my god. Thank you for coming. Any final words, Agent?
Nah.
Any final words, John?
Nah, man, I'm just ready to get out the closet. I'll tell you.
Shout out to my podcast, people out there rocking with us strong for another episode of Peer to Peer Podcast on all audio platforms, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Continue to rate us a 5-star, #1 gaming podcast in the United States. Let me talk about some gaming stuff here too. What's your favorite game? All time.
Pokemon Platinum.
First Pokemon answer.
Okay.
Also, shout out to all my YouTube people out there still continue to support us with a strong holding us down. Make sure you click all the links in the description so you can see how I got this baldy on my head, you know what I'm saying? But before you do that, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell to join.
Noti gang.
Hey!
Can we all just for podcasting? Can we all just get a low head squeeze before we leave? Everybody in the room just get
oh my God.
just get a
Yes.
head squeeze.
Yes, we're
Everybody
squeezing
just get
that.
a head squeeze before you walk out. Just
And,
get a good head squeeze.
And shout out to since Bsolz here, shout out to the Discord, man. You know, made a lot of people, a lot of friends through Discord, a lot of relationships.
Oh yeah, shout out to the Discord, man. Shout out to y'all.
And then they'll be upset. You're like, shout out.
Step back, you know.
Yeah, I know. Step back in
there.
there and word and I'm gonna have to go back to these niggas like fucking Jay Smooth and Jonah's gonna tell me like, oh, why you say nothing about us? Fucking Ash is gonna say something.
Cramming so many names here.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna try Ash and B, all y'all niggas. Shout out to y'all niggas.
Shout out to the All-Star Team Up crew, man.
All-Star Team Up crew. Yeah, we
still hasn't
fucking. We low key started fucking all star team up. Now niggas trying to run with that shit. Toxic team up.
man.
Toxic team up, dog. Yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. And then we'll catch y'all next time, man.
Not yet. We're not gonna catch them yet. Assume the position.
Yeah.
Get some head
Pause.
squeezes.
I'm not.
Head squeeze. Everybody get your
I
head
dare you to
squeezed.
touch my head. I dare you.
Give me
I dare you.
that.
I dare you. I dare you to touch my
Give me
head.
your head, bro.
Pause. Pause.
Let's get a head squeeze in.
Squeeze.
I'm out of here. Stop, bro.
Oh man.